And a good Monday night, everybody. Welcome inside Liberty Arena tonight as the 2023 college basketball season commences with Liberty and Mid-Atlantic Christian. I'm Alan York. Our pleasure to bring Jason Porter on the broadcast, a former college basketball player. We know him with our Liberty radio broadcast for football as well, and has worked at Liberty in sports medicine, now doing a great job in the real estate market. And hey, he's got broadcasting chops. JP, good to have you on here. It's nothing like coming in here courtside at Liberty Arena, seeing the guys, smelling the popcorn. Can't wait for the season to get underway. Welcome.
Absolutely. Thanks, AY. Excited to be here. And, something about being back in the arena. And doesn't seem like it should be this time of year, but it is. Here we are, ready to go.
A little bit warm today for early November, but, hey, we'll take it. Flames coming off a 27-9 year last year, 15-3 in their final year in the A-Sun. And what a run Liberty had through the A-Sun at 1.3 championships in a row. Coach McKay's got this program in a good spot, 7 20-win seasons in a row, and the numbers just keep going on and on. But this year, no Darius McGee, Liberty's all-time leading scorer, 2,685 points. He's now doing his thing professionally in the NBA. But a good nucleus coming back, and we'll start with a couple of other five-year seniors, Kyle Rode and Shiloh Robinson. They're going to be leaned on for a lot of support, a lot of energy and passion, and it's going to be a good season, I think, for Liberty basketball. Yeah, no question. Obviously, this is something that's been coming. The coaching staff knew that Darius's time was going to have to end eventually, but giving up 32 points a game of production from last year, you rebuild your offense a little bit. But as you said, the nucleus is here. The leadership is definitely here, AY. I think that's one of the things that's probably most exciting about watching this season get underway is just the leadership on the court, not to mention how it's all going to come together. And a couple of new players that have transferred in. Kind of rare to get transfers that are not grad transfers. Right. And Liberty's got two, which we'll talk about tonight. Xander Yates, redshirt sophomore out of Creighton, and Caden Matheny, 5'10", redshirt junior out of Bowling Green. Both those guys will play a lot here tonight, and I'm curious and anxious to see kind of what they'll bring to the table. Yeah, I think anytime you get a new nucleus and a new mix into the group, it's always interesting to see how that team chemistry is going to come together. But as we said just a minute ago, the leadership on this team, the senior-laden leadership on this team is so good. They'll fold right into the system, be system guys, and no doubt pull it all together. Game one of the season tonight. Liberty will be in Charlotte, North Carolina on Friday to take on the 49ers at the Hornets Arena downtown Charlotte. But first up tonight, Mid-Atlantic Christian. The Mustangs 0-1 so far. They did have a game on Saturday. High-scoring affair, losing at Carolina University in Winston-Salem. And we'll talk more about that game coming up as we get closer to tip-off. Coming up on the pregame show, we'll check in right before tip with head coach Richie McKay. We'll also spend a few minutes with fifth-year senior Kyle Rode. And coming up next, we'll open up the Conference USA Notebook as college basketball is here for 2023-24. Jason Prill's coming up next as our Segra pregame show continues on the Liberty Flame Sports Network from Van Wagner.
If you're purchasing or refinancing a home,
we're done till
tip-off. You can count on. Choose Joe Yock at Alcova Mortgage. You'll get a dedicated home loan expert to help you understand the options and access to online tools that make it easy. Call 434-258-3549 or visit alcova.com/JoeJ. That's Joe Yock, NMLS ID 315849, Alcova Mortgage, NMLS ID 40508, NMLSConsumerAccess.org, Equal Housing Lender.
I'm Bob Davis. If you're considering improving your backyard, AquaPros has just what you need. For the grilling devotee, nothing beats the big green egg. Everything tastes better when it's cooked on a big green egg. AquaPros has the full line of green egg grills, charcoal, and accessories. Since 1985, AquaPros has been the source for the world's greatest hot tub, American-made marquee spas. Stop into any of AquaPros 4 showrooms today and make your home a fun and relaxing resort.
Live radio coverage of Liberty Flames basketball will continue after this 1-minute timeout on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
At Carillion Clinic, the success of their employees is based on a culture that welcomes them and nurtures their growth. As the largest nonprofit employer west of Richmond, Carillion's team members are always learning and forever curious. Carillion is more than a healthcare system. It's a team of unique individuals doing what matters most, caring for the community. Visit CarillionClinic.org/careers and search their opportunities. Come join 13,000 employees who are Carillion proud.
The doctors at Crossroads Family Dentistry say go Flames and good luck this season. Stephen Hatch, James Peary III, Trey Woolwine, and Carol Roberts have over 50 years of experience serving Lynchburg and the surrounding area. Their dental office in Forest is open and ready to serve you. Crossroads Family Dentistry provides all family and cosmetic dental needs and accepts major dental insurances. They're located at 14761 Forest Road in front of Brauburgers. More information is available at CrossroadsFamilyDentistryVA.com.
The Liberty Flames pregame tip-off show, powered by Sagra, continues with today's ASUN Notebook and a look at the County Smoked Barbecue out-of-town scoreboard.
Welcome back inside the studio. As my name is Jason Prill, and we're getting you all set for tip-off between Liberty and Mid-Atlantic Christian, as Liberty Flames basketball is back and ready to hit the hardwood coming up in about 20 minutes. But first, it's time for a quick check of the Frank Good Builders out-of-town scoreboard. Every team in Conference USA is playing tonight, so we'll take a look at all of those games for right now. Coming up at 8 o'clock, number 16 Kentucky, John Calipari and his squad will play host to New Mexico State. Kentucky 15.5-point favorites on their home floor in Lexington, Kentucky. John Calipari looking to find a spark after a couple of off years for his ball clubs. He hopes to get things started on the right foot against New Mexico State. Also at 8 o'clock, UCF, an in-state battle with Florida International, as FIU will hit the road to Orlando, traveling pretty much all the way to the other corner of the state. They are 10.5 road underdogs. That game coming up at 8 o'clock. At 8:30, Western Kentucky will be at home against Kentucky Wesleyan, as Western Kentucky at EA Diddy Arena. That game 8:30 on ESPN+. Also at 8:30, Middle Tennessee. They'll play host to Northern Kentucky, the Norse. They were a tournament team recently. Right now, MTSU 4.5-point favorites on their home floor. At 9 p.m. tonight, UTEP playing host to McMurray. And at 10 p.m., Colorado State will play host to Louisiana Tech, as Colorado State 9.5-point favorites over La Tech out in Fort Collins. And wrapping out the day in Conference USA, Sam Houston will travel on the road out to Stockton, California to take on Pacific, as Pacific 1.5-point favorites on their home floor, as the Bearcats look to adjust to Conference USA as well. That's all the time we have for the pregame edition of the Frank Good Builders out-of-town scoreboard, but plenty more to come on the pregame show, as coming up later we'll hear from head coach of your Liberty Flames, Richie McKay. But before that, after this 2-minute timeout, we'll hear from tonight's pregame player profile, Kyle Rowe. Don't go anywhere. Plenty more coming up on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
If you're purchasing or refinancing a home, you need a neighbor you can count on. Choose Joe Yock at Alcova Mortgage. You'll get a dedicated home loan expert to help you understand the options and access to online tools that make it easy. Call 434-258-3549 or visit alcova.com/JoeJ. That's Joe Yock, NMLS ID 315849, Alcova Mortgage, NMLS ID 40508, NMLSConsumerAccess.org, Equal Housing Lender.
Thousands of our teammates make and deliver 300 of the world's best brands and flavors, locally. From the heartland to the coast, in big cities and small towns. Our products are moving, and our trucks are rolling. We share a passion and a purpose, and we love to refresh and serve our communities. We are Coca-Cola Consolidated, your local buyer.
Live radio coverage of Liberty Flames basketball will continue after this 1-minute timeout on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Earthright Mid-Atlantic, your trusted solar and energy efficiency experts. With a focus on honesty, education, and excellence, they light the way to savings, home comfort, and a greener future. Educating homeowners about the power of solar and energy efficiency is their winning game plan. More information about Earthright Mid-Atlantic, 434-200-9716 or at erepower.com.
The Liberty Flames pregame tip-off show, powered by Segra, continues on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner. Time now for today's Player Profile, presented by Aqua Pros, Pools, Hot Tubs, and Hearth. Once again, here's the voice of the Flames, Alan York.
Pre-game radio coverage continues here tonight. Liberty season opener hosting Mid-Atlantic Christian, and we get to catch up with fifth-year senior Kyle Rode from Lexington, Kentucky. Kyle, good to be back on the radio with you here. The offseason preparing for your fifth and final year. Give us just a 30,000-foot view how it went for you.
It was great, man. We had a great summer season, if you will, and fall camp's been awesome. So ready to kick off this season with a home opener. We've had some memorable ones in the past, and Flames Nation always is out in full force. So really excited for that one.
Where are you in your, it's my fifth and final year. You want it to go as long and as great as you can, but entering this final year, what's it like for you? Just the mental headspace and kind of where you are.
Yeah, I think with the COVID year, you really kind of go into that fourth year not knowing completely what you're going to do for sure, but there was never a doubt for me after the season, and just wanted to be back with the guys and represent Liberty.
And my thing is
finish my master's degree. So there's just so many.
I geek out over the basket
really
mics
grateful I get another opportunity.
and the switch the net.
Kyle,
you and Shiloh in the same boat. That is something I will ride really high. Darius McGee did the same thing a year ago. Finish out his career. It just adds so much to a basketball. Any conversations with D about kind of how he entered that final year and what did he say about his fifth year and anything you can partake from that kind of know how to get through it?
There would have been a lot more rim.
Come on. I was like, man, that last year will go faster than the previous four did combined. So it was just being with the guys, taking in every moment, taking in every practice, being super grateful for the opportunity, and still trying to have a sense of urgency and compete at a high level because I know where this program wants to continue to grow and get to, and I feel like we have the team to do it.
Since the jump, Kyle, Richie's always talked about your leadership, your voice, and in huddles and on the floor. How does one improve leadership, do you think?
Yeah, I think it's just continuing to empower others. So you've seen such growth in leadership from guys like Colin and Zach and JV, and just knowing that those guys are going to be continuing on that tradition. So listening to them as much as I can, and also still leading from the front too. So it's been a great balance, man.
Final thought here with Kyle Rode, season opener here tonight, Mid-Atlantic Christian. Regardless of the competition, they're going to give you a fight. You guys want to put on a good show here at the arena. Getting off this season on a high note, how do you get it done here?
Yeah, I think it's the same for us every game. We have a high standard that we try to execute, and Coach McKay will enforce that 100%. So no matter who we play, so we're just really grateful for the opportunity. Going to have a sense of joy when we play, and just try to play hard every possession.
All right, Kyle, appreciate the time. Have fun here tonight, and we'll see you here soon when the game's over, okay?
Thanks, man. Go Flames.
Go Flames. That's Kyle Rode, fifth-year senior, Lexington, Kentucky. Liberty hosting Mid-Atlantic Christian tonight, season opener for the Flames. We've got more coming up from Liberty Arena in Lynchburg after this 2-minute timeout on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
First National Bank is a proud supporter of the Liberty Flames. Headquartered in Campbell County, First National Bank has been in business for 115 years and is well positioned to take care of all your financial needs, whether it's consumer or business. First National Bank has 18 branches from Lynchburg to Danville to Charlottesville. First National Bank, here to stay and ready to serve since 1908. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Frank Good Builders is a proud supporter of the Liberty Flames. Frank Good Builders and its partners design and build beautiful custom homes in the Lynchburg and the surrounding areas. From designing a plan to picking out fixtures, Frank Good Builders works with you to design and build your truly custom dream home. Frank Good Builders can be reached at 434-238-3710 or frankgoodbuilders.com.
Live radio coverage of Liberty Flames basketball will continue after this 1-minute timeout on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Turn up the heat. Foster Fuels is a proud partner of Liberty Athletics. Fostering warm moments for 100 years, Foster has been providing exceptional propane and gas services throughout Central Virginia and surrounding areas. From propane to fireplaces and tank installs to tankless water heaters, Foster does it all. Visit fosterfuels.com or download the app to order fuel, pay your bill, and more. Get the customer service you deserve and turn up the heat with Foster Fuels and the Liberty Flames.
What's important isn't that Freedom First has been in business since 1956. What's important is how we've been doing business since 1956. Since day one, we have been accountable to our members, not stockholders. We make loans that cost less, offer savings plans that pay more, and give back to our community, and that hasn't changed. What has changed is our ability to serve you with more locations and more technology to simplify your financial life. Freedom First. It's a place where anyone in our region can bank for good.
We're 10 minutes away from tip-off of Liberty Flames basketball, and it's time to hear the pregame thoughts from head coach Richie McKay. Presented by Earthright Mid-Atlantic. Once again, here's the voice of the Flames, Alan York.
Coach, welcome to the season opener here in 23-24. How was your day today?
Man, season opener, AY. I know it's a little bit of a quicker transition for you because you're crossing over with some football and then basketball. But for us, it's been a long wait to get here and just have some of the exciting anticipation and get started and see where we are.
What have you enjoyed about your team so far through the workouts before tonight?
I love coaching this group. They're unbelievable as people. They're incredibly coachable. They've got a sense of togetherness that has been reflective and representative of the guys that have gone before them. But I also think there's a competitive side of this group that has a little bit of something to prove in them.
You mentioned that competitive side. When you see these guys work out and sometimes coach themselves during certain drills and whatnot, that competitiveness, how can you think can that help a team maybe down the stretch when games get kind of tight?
Well, I hope we can lean on our experience. You know, we've had some guys that have played in some significant games, conference championships and all that. I think the one unintended consequence for having a really competitive group is how hard they go at one another in practice. Like we've had to dial it back, AY, because so that we would keep promoting a healthy environment inside the walls, but also to be a little bit reflective or protective of our bodies and don't want to have injuries because guys are trying to go at people so hard. But it's really been a fun off season and run up to try and see if we can't get our group for the post Darius McGee era.
Speaking of that, and you talk of the experience, Richie, a couple of fifth-year guys, and Shiloh and Kyle, where have you seen them take another step forward as they finish up their college career?
Well, everyone knows and talks about Kyle's impact, the unbelievable representation, character, leadership that and play that he has infected our program there. That's such a blessing. He'll be incredibly difficult. He'll be irreplaceable. Yeah. But Shiloh Robinson doesn't get enough credit for the kind of player and person that he's been and grown into in his time at Liberty. I think it's what our mission and what Liberty is all about. We've seen growth in Shiloh on the court, but man, his testimony is grand. The kid's humble, sweet-spirited. He really strives to give himself away. He's pouring into the young guys. He is such a blessing to coach. And AY, you've heard me say this a bunch, but that's what's neatest about this group. The families that they come from, the parents that have sown, well, I'll even say grandparents because I am one now. But man, I think that's why you have such an incredible heartbeat that's inside our own.
Final thought here, Coach, as we look at our Alcoa Mortgage keys to the game. Mid-Atlantic Christian, they've played one game already. Just give us a quick take on what you might see here tonight from them and obviously, you worry about your team first, but what can you tell us?
Yeah, I don't know much about them. I mean, one game is hard to get a feel. I don't know how good Carolina University was or is, but they've got a bunch of new players, and they're athletic, they're talented. This is obviously a circle game for them, having a chance to play against a Division I opponent. And, they won't be as intimidated because a couple guys that do return, they played in the arena last year. So I think our guys just, again, and you know our programming, that's kind of what we're about. It's Liberty versus Liberty, and we're just trying to go 1-0.
Awesome. I love that. All right, Coach. Appreciate the time.
Thank you.
That's head coach Richie McKay. Liberty hosting Mid-Atlantic Christian tonight, season opener for the Flames in Lynchburg. We've got the lineups and the tip-off coming up on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Thank you, Freedom Heating and Air, for supporting Liberty Flames Athletics. Freedom Heating and Air offers help for those days with 90-plus degree highs. They offer tailor-made heating and air conditioning services, from maintenance to upgrades to 24/7 emergency response. They serve the greater Central Virginia area and can be reached at 434-331-3690 and at freedomheatingandairva.com. Freedom Heating and Air is a proud underwriting supporter of the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Hey, Flames fans, Gentry Lock is fired up to join in the excitement this season. Gentry Lock Attorneys knows it's all about preparation, precise teamwork, and a competitive spirit for the hard-fought wins. We've got that down. With our fierce drive to succeed, uncommon thinking, and extensive resources, Gentry Lock helps businesses thrive. We are downtown at 801 Main Street, and we serve the Commonwealth and beyond with offices in Roanoke, Richmond, and Norfolk. All the ways Gentry Lock can help clients succeed is waiting for you at GentryLock.com.
Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner presents live radio play-by-play coverage of Liberty Flames basketball. Today's game is brought to you by Segra, a proud partner of Liberty University. Segra offers customized business technology solutions. You can learn more at segra.com. Liberty Basketball is also brought to you by Carter Bank and Trust, member FDIC, Foster Fuels, providing reliable service for 100 years. Freedom First Credit Union. Start banking for good with Freedom First today. Carl Miller Realty, caring, competent, trusted advisors. And by The Oasis, offering resort-style student living and the official apartment sponsor of the Liberty Flames.
McGee, right corner pass, tip to Rhodes for three. Boom! 30 seconds left. Liberty leads it by 6. The biggest shot in the career of Kyle Rhodes.
It's game time on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner. Alongside Jason Porter, once again, here's the voice of the Flames, Alan York.
And tonight from Lynchburg, Virginia, this is Liberty Flames basketball, the season opener for the Flames against the Mustangs of Mid-Atlantic Christian with Jason Porter. I'm Alan York. Our studio producer tonight is Jason Prill in Lynchburg and Joey Self in our Roanoke affiliate. And for those tuning in tonight, we say hello. Feel free to email us. Let us know where you're listening from. LFSN@liberty.edu. You can also post a message on X at LFSN Radio, or you can say hello to us on our video stream here courtside at facebook.com/LFSN Radio. Second meeting between the Flames and Mustangs. Liberty beat Mid-Atlantic Christian 88-50 December 21st here at Liberty Arena. Mustangs in town from Elizabeth City, North Carolina. They're 0-1 after a loss to Carolina University on Saturday. Let's head across the court to Pat Finnegan with tonight's starting lineups.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Liberty Athletics Director Ian McCaw and his staff welcome you to Liberty Arena for tonight's matchup between Mid-Atlantic Christian and your Liberty Flames. Tonight's game is presented by Relevant Law. Now let's meet the starting lineups first for Mid-Atlantic Christian. A 6-foot junior, number 0, Carlos Raven. A 5'10 senior, number 3, Talik Totten. A 6'4 sophomore, number 4, Noah Richardson Keys. A 6'4 sophomore, number 11, Joshua Tyler. And a 6'5 freshman, number 21, Elijah Cox. Mid-Atlantic Christian is coached by Charles Sims. He's assisted by Joseph Hill, Kelvin Roundtree, Torrance Press, Jeffrey Wellens, Leander Williams, and Doug Carter. Now let's meet the starting 5 for your Liberty Flames. A 5'9 sophomore guard from Ashland, Kentucky, number 0, Colin Porter. A 5'10 redshirt junior guard from Morgantown, West Virginia, number 3, Caden Matheny. A 6'7 redshirt senior forward from Lexington, Kentucky, number 22, Kyle Rowe. A 6'3 junior guard from Midland, Texas, number 23, Joseph Van Zant. And a 6'7 sophomore forward from Bloomington, Illinois, number 25, Zach Cleveland. Liberty is coached by associate head coaches Rob Jones and Derek Johnson, assistant coach Joe Pierre III, and in his 11th season at the helm, head coach Richie McKay.
So there's our starting lineups tonight. Liberty and Mid-Atlantic Christian alongside Jason Porter. I'm Alan York. Our injury update brought to you by Ortho Virginia. Flames are healthy right now. There is one player in a boot, and that is redshirt freshman Ben Sutherland. He is going to be on the shelf at least for the first week and a half, maybe after the trip to Myrtle Beach, Conway, South Carolina. Richie said he may be available around that time. We'll have to wait and see. There are a few players not dressed out due to the potential of redshirting, and those are true freshmen Jalen Davis, Curtis Blair III, and Caillou. So as of right now, they're not dressed out, but obviously a lot of season left. Our injury update brought to you by Ortho Virginia. The officials tonight: referee Kenneth Moreland, Alan Sutton, and Nick Meyer. Moreland the referee, Sutton and Meyer the two umpires. JP, you ready?
Yes, sir. Let's go.
All right, about to tip it off here. Our opening tip-off brought to you by Relevant Law. Liberty in the white, Mid-Atlantic Christian in the orange with the green and yellow, white. And it looks just like Miami, to be honest with you.
Yep.
Flames have the tip. Underneath, look to Van Zant. Up top now to Cleveland. He'll drive the paint. Ball knocked out of his hands. He dives on the floor to get it back. Right corner road as the Flames have 18 to shoot. Colin Porter up top. Angle pass right wing to Kyle. He'll spin baseline, no shot. Lobs it back to Cleveland. Skips it left wing. Porter with 9 to shoot. Colin to the paint. Lost it going up off the glass and taken away by the Mustangs. So here come the Mustangs to our left in the first half. And the Flames have that vaunted pack line defense they'll administer here tonight. Leading scorer so far is Totten. He had 19 back on Saturday. Baseline right jumper off the rim, no good by Richardson Keys, and Liberty pulls down the rebound. Good defensive effort on possession one.
Great job by the Flames blocking out again right there as well.
Porter into the paint, draws contact. He'll have the first free throws of the year. Always have that kind of nervousness, kind of tension. It'll take a couple of minutes for both these teams to kind of iron things out, I would think.
Yeah, even that last possession, though, where Zach dropped the ball. You saw him get on the floor, get after the ball.
Yeah, good hustle. That's what you're going to see from Zach Cleveland. He's going to be the emotional spark plug for this team. First free throw, no good by Colin Porter. A year ago, 78%. Flames as a team were 73% on the year. Next free throw is good. So the first point of the year goes to Colin Porter. And that foul a minute ago was on Richardson Keys, his first. 1-0 Liberty here early on. Mustangs to our left with 18:40 left in the first half. Left wing Cox tosses up top for Tyler. He'll dribble left wing against Vincent. Now to the foul line. Good defense by JV. Left wing pass, Richardson Keys stolen away by Kyle Rode to the right hoop. Missed the layup off the back of the iron. Good take there by Kyle. Just couldn't finish. Here come the Mustangs back to our left. 1-0 Liberty. 18:15 left in the first half. Very active student section to our left with a defensive chant right now. Top of the key, Cox on the drive against Rode, and a bump by Kyle on the foul line. And that'll be the first on the fifth-year senior Kyle Rode. And number one on the Flames. Baseline out of bounds for the Mustangs. Right beneath the hoop. They will trigger it. Colin Porter guarded the inbounder. Lob pass, right corner, Richardson Keys, and another steal. Here comes Zach Cleveland to the paint. Right block to the rim. No good on the layup, but a foul called. And the Flames, last couple of possessions, Jason really starting that defensive effort and getting out on the break.
Yeah, they take such pride in that defense at the defensive end there, Allen. But even Zach on that fast break didn't even necessarily have the numbers, but went strong to the hoop to draw the foul.
So Zach Cleveland at the line, getting his first career start. 62% free throw shooter a year ago. Right-handed free throws on the way. And good. Spins around the orange iron and in. That foul a minute ago was on Elijah Cox, his first and number 2 on the Mustangs. Zach Cleveland, number 25 in white. Eyes the mark. Ball spins in the air. Free throw good. So 2 free throws for Kyle, and Liberty with a 3-0 lead. Liberty in their white tonight with Liberty in cursive across the chest in navy. Big, bright LU interlocking logos on the shorts. Vincent locking up Tyler at midcourt right now. 9 to shoot. Look at the defense. Where's the 5-second call? Left wing now to Totten. He's picked up by Matheny. 2 to shoot. Hand off to Raven. Foul line jumper. No good. Ball tapped around. Taken by the Mustangs. Right wing 3 blocked by Cleveland. Taken by the Mustangs. And a pass knocked out of bounds by the Flames bench. By far the best defensive possession we've seen, Jason.
Great defensive stand right there. And hey, who's more excited about defense, the guys on the floor or Joe Pierre on the bench?
I know, right? Flames assistant coach always lead the charge there. And these guys really pulling hard for everybody. Kyle Rode will exit. Shiloh Robinson, 5th-year senior, comes in. And that's kind of been his MO the last couple of years. He's really embraced that 6-man type of role. Subs in for Mid-Atlantic Christian, Seth Adams, a sophomore from Houston. And on the inside, Carter Robertson, freshman from Fort Worth. 7 of the 15 players on this Mustang roster are freshmen. Carlos Raven, junior from Goldsboro, North Carolina, with the ball, top of the key. Off his screen, right wing. Pass up top to Tyler, guarded by Vincent. Pulls up, shoots over Vincent. Off the mark to the left. Ball ricochets in the left corner. Out of bounds to Liberty.
His last 2 possessions, AY, every time there's been a shot, you've seen the Liberty Flames turn around and box their man out, and the ball went out of bounds untouched. Great defensive stand by the
Early
Flames.
look at our stat line brought to you by Larry Sire. Mustangs 0 for 4 from the field. Liberty 0 for 1. Now Cleveland turns it over. Fell down at the top of the key. Taking it the other way. And a travel right at the rim. Carter Robertson. As Cleveland turned it over, hustled back defensively and forces a turnover on Robertson.
Yeah, nice play by Zach to get up, not commit the foul, but run with him and contest the shot.
16:48 left in the first half. 3-0 Liberty. Flames in their white tonight. Season opener here at home. Colin Porter double teamed at midcourt. Lobs it into the front court. Stolen away by the Mustangs. Into the paint and a tie up at the rim. Richardson Keys was tied up by Colin Porter, who turned it over. So a couple of plays offensively, turnovers that led to some easy breaks, but good hustle back by the Flames. 16:33 left, first half. 3-0 Liberty. All free throws so far, no field goals. Vincent menacing defensively. Forces a ball knocked out of bounds, but a foul called on JV. Ouch. He doesn't like the call.
No.
Kind of wincing, not in pain, but in incredulous look of wow. All right, so the first on Vincent, number 2 on Liberty. He'll exit. Brody Peebles will come in with his white headband on, mirroring what Colin Porter's got as well. They wore those a year ago. 20 to shoot for the Mustangs. Left wing Tyler pulls up. Tough shot over Porter, no good. Fight for the rebound, and it's going to be out of bounds off of the Mustangs. As that Cleveland came in to wrestle that one away from an orange jersey.
Seems like the Mustangs are really going to go after this one-on-one type of offense right now, AY.
They've taken 1-3. Liberty, no threes so far. 3-0 Flames. Colin Porter at midcourt. Jump pass to Peebles underneath. Wide open. Defense recovers. Pass up high to Matheny for 3. Off the back iron, no good. Peebles the rebound for Liberty. Shot clock reset to 20. Cleveland up top. Lob pass inside, knocked away by the Mustangs. Here comes Richardson Keys, number 4 in orange. Right wing pass to Raven, 3. Right by the Flames bench is good.
As soon as I say that.
Carlos Raven ties the game at 3 on the first field goal of the game for either team.
Liberty has a strong inside presence here. It's both guys at 6'7". See if they go inside.
Left wing, deep 3. Colin Porter, front rim, no good. Robinson knocked it to the left corner, taken by the Mustangs. On the move is Tyler in his number 11 orange jersey. Pull up top of the key jumper. Short rim, no good. Cleveland ascends high for the rebound for Liberty and gets it out to Matheny, who's bumped by the Flames bench. And a foul called on Carlos Raven. That'll be his first, and number 3 on the Mustangs. Timeout on the floor. 15:22 left in the first half. It's 3-3. This is Liberty basketball from Van Wagner.
Move those coffee chains, Flames fans, and go local. Central Virginia's own Ironclad Coffee Roasters and Baking Company is the premier coffee partner of Liberty Athletics. Pay them a visit at one of their cafes in the Richmond area or at the Richmond International Airport. They'll also ship their specialty grade coffee straight to your door. Visit ironcladcoffee.com. That's www.ironcladcoffee.com.
Just won a championship, right?
The coffee
it's a big trophy.
fans are talking about.
Curious about the housing market in Central Virginia? The caring, competent, trusted advisors at Carl Miller Realty have over 100 years of combined experience. We are committed to helping clients make informed housing decisions. For a winning game plan and to discover the value of your home, visit carlmillerrealty.com to make your next move a slam dunk with our winning team. That's carlmillerrealty.com.
15:22 left in the first half. Liberty, Mid-Atlantic Christian all tied at 3. During the commercial break, the Liberty women's team was honored after their Conference USA tournament win yesterday. And they will face off against Georgia, the SEC champion, Friday at 4 o'clock.
Fantastic
in
season
Athens,
for them.
absolutely.
Yeah.
And shout out to Lane Wiedemeyer and his Lady Flames women's soccer team. Also postseason on the run is field hockey. First ever at-large bid to to the NCAA Field Hockey Championship. They'll take on Syracuse on Friday at 2:30 down in Durham at the Duke Field Hockey Complex. So congratulations to field hockey, women's soccer, NCAA tournament bound in 2023. All right, quick check of the Larry's Tower stat recap. Liberty 0 of 3 from the field, 1 of 7 for Mid-Atlantic Christian. The Flames have 4 turnovers so far in the early going, make it 5. Turnover stolen away by Raven at the rim. Shot no good, but a follow up and in for Robertson. And Mid-Atlantic Christian has its first lead.
Colin disgusted with himself right there that he got an uncharacteristic steal.
Here come the Flames to our right. Matheny, left wing, Peebles. Ball fake, no shot, back up to Matheny. Drives at the foul line, no shot, back to Peebles. Left wing 3, spins out, no good. Rebound by the Mustangs in their bright orange uniforms. Robertson to the rim, shot knocked away, I think, by Cleveland. He hit the glass nonetheless. Here's Matheny, leaves it for Cleveland, down the paint, flying in for the dunk. Two-handed hammer for Zach Cleveland.
Nice cut by Zach to come down strong down the lane.
Punches that one home for the Flames' first field goal of the game. 14:30 in, ties the game at 5. Mustangs to our left. Angle pass up top to Tyler. Tyler directing the traffic here. Moves off right wing, cross court from us by the Flames bench. Bodied up by Porter. Shoots over Collins short. No good. Flat-footed rebound for Liberty. And Brody Peebles. Front court. Zach Cleveland with it now. High lob, right baseline to Robinson. He goes inline. Reverse layup. Right to left underneath the rim. Good for Shiloh.
Nice footwork by Shiloh to use that rim on the backside layup to prevent the defender from getting there.
Flames back in front 7-5. 13:46 left in the first half. Mustangs with the ball to our left. Within an echo of the defensive chant here. Top of the key, Raven. Guarded arms linked by Peebles. Blows by him down the rim. Jump pass right corner to Richardson Keys. Gets around Cleveland to the rim and scores. Nobody underneath the pack there to block off Richardson Keys as he scores and ties the game at 7.
Yeah, as a defender, you kind of want to force him back to the middle of the lane.
Here's Peebles around his defender to the rim. Shot blocked away. Got it back. Puts it up and in from the left block. Brody Peebles has his first basket of the season, and Liberty swings back in front 9-7. 7 minutes gone first half. Season opener for Liberty here at Liberty Arena. Top of the point, Tyler. Left elbow to the paint. No shot underneath, though. At the rim, layup good for Seth Adams, sophomore from Houston. And both teams now kind of picking up the pace offensively. 9-9 is our score. Zach Cleveland down the paint. Ball poked away at the foul line. And I believe we'll have a foul. Yes, we will on Mid-Atlantic Christian. And that'll be on Carter Robertson, his first. And number 4 on the Mustangs.
Anyway, I know it's early, but watching Matheny settle into this offense is going to be really neat to see how integral of a part he plays in this, but he's fitting right in real quick.
Transfer from Bowling Green, the hometown of Morgantown, West Virginia. In the ball game now for Liberty is Gabriel McKay, and what a layup attempt, and no good for Kyle Rode. He was too open on that layup attempt. He missed it. Here come the Mustangs to our left. Right wing pass, Richardson Keys back to the basket, squares back up against McKay, shoots over him, and it rimmed out no good. Peebles the rebound for Liberty. 12:16 left in the first half. Game tied at 9. Kyle Rode left wing. They left him open, and he buried it.
Why get the layup when you can hit the 3?
That's it. Kyle Rode with his first bucket of the year. He had 71 threes a year ago. And Liberty in front 12-9. Flames were 0 for their first 3. Have now made 3 of their last 7. Deep left wing 3. Short for Elijah Cox. Rebound Liberty. Matheny, number 3 in white. Dribbles front court, guarded by number 3, Talik Totten. Top of the key pass to Robinson. Left wing Road. Drives it to the paint. Gets to the rim. Misses the layup short. Tried to dunk it, or at least thought about it. And that indecision cost him. Here come the Mustangs the other way. Right wing Brown. A step inside the three-point line. Bounce pass inside to Cox. Right block against Road. Counted and 1. Second foul on Kyle. number 3 on the Flames. And an and one coming up for Elijah Cox.
It's always frustrating as a defender when you feel like you've got your space, your hands are straight up, offense kind of jumps into you a little bit and still get the call.
Timeout on the deck. 11:19 left, first half. Liberty 12, Mid-Atlantic Christian 11. This is Flames basketball from Van Wagner.
Owned and operated by a Liberty alum, Larry's Tire is your one-stop shop for all your automotive needs. Whether you drive a car, truck, or SUV, Larry's Tire strives to ensure that your vehicle will be performing at its best when leaving their shop. Larry's Tire has 3 locations at 1070 Woodbury Square Place on 221 Lynchburg, their shop off Candler's Mountain Road across from Red Lobster, and Larry's Tire Mobile, where they'll come to you for your new tire purchases. Larry's Tire is open Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Saturday from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. For more information on Larry's Tire, log on to larrystireservice.com.
True Flame fans know where to shop to show their pride. Shop LibertyFlames.com. We're your one-stop shop for official Liberty Flames merchandise. Plus, all orders ship free. Go red, white, and blue and visit ShopLibertyFlames.com today. That's ShopLibertyFlames.com. ShopLibertyFlames.com is a proud sponsor of Liberty Athletics. For all your Liberty Flames apparel needs, visit ShopLibertyFlames.com today.
$11:19 left, first half. Liberty 12, Mid-Atlantic Christian 11. Alongside Jason Porter, I'm Alan York. I want to welcome a brand new radio sponsor here this year, Ironclad Coffee. Locations in the Richmond area, and the Richmond Airport. And look forward to having Ironclad Coffee in the fold here in 2023-24. So at the line, Elijah Cox. And one coming up for the 6'5 junior from Galax, Virginia, just above the North Carolina state line. Right-handed shooter. Free throw, good for Cox. Three-point play is good. Ties the game up at 12. Liberty 4 turnovers in the first 4 minutes. Only one in that second 4-minute stretch. So they're starting to clean things up a little bit. 11:10 to play. Flames and Mustangs tied at 12. Matheny off a screen, top of the key. Looks to his right, nothing there. Now's the feed, right wing to Peebles. Back up top to Matheny. Caden into the paint, right block. Hook around pass to Cleveland. Left wing to McKay, who drives in. Floater is good for Gabriel McKay. And one.
Nice strong move by Gabe to go up right to the rim and lay it in for the and one.
Redshirt senior from Lynchburg. His dad's the head coach, and his dad wore number 21 as well. And Gabriel donning the number 21 again this year. Free throw, good.
Good looking stroke.
3 for Gabriel. Transferred in from Trevecca Nazarene. 1 point played for your brother-in-law, Omar
That's right.
Mance.
That's right.
Omar, former Liberty assistant, and a great man as well. Good man of faith. And shout out to Omar Mance. Jumper, right corner, no good for the Mustangs. Rebound taken Liberty. Flames up the floor. Peebles on the logo, into the front court, down the paint, left block. Tough shot. You saw contact, JP.
Wow,
maybe.
yeah.
Here come the Mustangs. Back off the missed shot and no whistle. 15-12 Liberty. 10-13 left in the first half. Richardson Keys, two-hand chest pass to Totten. Lobs it right block for Cox. The mismatch size-wise. Shoots over Peebles and scores from 10 feet out.
Yeah, good recognition by Cox there to realize that mismatch went right over the top of Peebles.
15-14. Liberty by 1. Cleveland right wing. Air mails it into the front row. Left corner. Too high for Brody Peebles. Subs in. Vincent back in. Porter back in. And the Liberty debut for Xander Yates. 6'7" redshirt sophomore. Transfer from Creighton. The strength coach at Creighton, Jeremy Anderson. A lot of Liberty fans may remember that name. He played for Liberty. And a turnover on the inbounds. Joseph Van Zandt causing havoc over by the Mustang bench.
Van Zandt's one of those guys, too. Even though he's listed at 6'3", his arms are just so long. He's got a presence about him. It's a lot bigger than 6'3".
Tell a joke about Joseph Van Zandt in a little bit. We were in the locker room, and Joseph has some of his fingers taped up. He dislocated some fingers back in the preseason. Right corner three, up and no good for Yates. Ball poked around over by the Mustang bench, and it's off of Mid-Atlantic Christian. So Yates was going to hit the portal. He did hit the portal, and Jeremy Anderson kind of introduced him to Liberty. That's kind of where the connection started when he decided to leave Creighton, because he didn't know much about Liberty when he hit the portal. And a former Liberty Flame, now the strength coach of Creighton, helped build that bridge to Lynchburg. Cleveland off the inbounds, down the paint, layup good. Little hang time, brought it back to his right side and hit it off the window. He's got 6. Liberty leads by 3, 17-14. 9:19 left in the first half. Jumper up top, too strong for Brown. Rebound fought for Van Zandt, and over the back was Lancelot Maurer, 6'5" sophomore from Ypsilanti, Michigan. His first. And team foul number 6.
Got a couple of 6'7" guys for Liberty at AY that just cause a lot of matchup problems because it's not that traditional low post. They swing the ball and move really well with it.
Cleveland in the paint, spinning, hanging to the window, no good. Fought for Yates, battling inside, and a jump ball possession arrow will go to Liberty.
Even though Zach couldn't complete that layup, what a great move by him.
Zach Cleveland's completely changed his body. We saw him after a workout last week. I didn't even recognize him. Really solid frame.
Fresh haircut, too.
That's exactly right. Van Zandt does as well. Joseph took the rubber band out of his, though, he had during the shoot-around today. 15 to shoot. Porter up top for 3. Boom! Colin Porter's first bucket of the year, a 3. And the Flames have their biggest lead, 20-14. Right corner, Maurer for 3, no good. Porter the rebound. Here come the Flames on the run. Colin front court, number 0 in white left wing. Up top to Yates. Step back, no shot for Xander. And now what? A double dribble for Xander Yates.
Yeah, Xander just kind of got caught a little bit of no man's land there.
Yep. Xander again trying to let things kind of come to him. He only played in 11 games as a redshirt freshman last year for a Creighton team that went to the Elite Eight.
Yep.
Beat by San Diego State. Said it's one of his best memories playing college basketball, but looks to build more of them here at Liberty. Flames up by 6, 8:19 left in the first half. And Zandt doing a great job on Brown defensively. 12 to shoot for the Mustangs. Brown in the double team. Ball poked away, taken Van Zandt. And now a bump right here. Water bottles going everywhere. The video stream is okay. The radio gear is intact. But man, we just had an earthquake here at midcourt. A couple of bodies hitting into the scorers tables. I know they can lock them down. We might have to do that at halftime.
I'll tell you what.
There is a foul call, number 7 on the Mustangs.
What on us, was it?
No. 20-14 Liberty. That foul was on Brayshawn Brown, his first. Free throw for Van Zandt. Back of the rim, no good. Kyle Rode offensive rebound. Left wing pass for Porter. Live pass inside, ricocheted off the rim to Rode. Inside to Van Zandt, no look, right corner, Yates 3. Yes, sir! Xander Yates! His first Liberty basket is a 3.
Fantastic ball movement there by Liberty. Once again, all around the horn, finding the guy with the open shot.
23-14, a whistle. And a turnover on the Mustangs will take us to a media timeout. 7:45 left in the half. 8-0 run for Liberty. It's 23-14 Liberty. This is Flames basketball from Van Wagner.
Peary and Woolwine Family Dentistry say go Flames and good luck this season. Peary and Woolwine Family Dentistry provides dental health services including dental implants, cosmetic dentistry, extractions, and more. Their office treats patients of all ages and accepts major dental insurances. Peary and Woolwine Family Dentistry is located at 2229 Murrell Road next to EC Class High School in Lynchburg. You can reach the office by phone 434-847-5331 and online at PerryValleyDentistry.com.
Everybody says they want to, but how many people ever really change the world? Jensen shows
my water's at
students
you.
just like you how to live life on mission.
I have not opened
Okay. That was me.
Ministry opportunities in cities all across North America.
Grabbing everything.
Work alongside believers who are really changing the world. Spend your school break on mission and learn how to be a champion for Christ. Go to jensend.org to learn more.
.45 left in the first half. 23-14. Flames getting a little cushion now, an 8-0 run. Highlighted by threes from Xander Yates and Colin Porter. Kyle Rode also has a three. Flames are 3 of 7. And our three-point stats tonight brought to you by Century Exteriors. Good crowd on hand. There was about 100 tickets left, and that was earlier this morning before the season opener. Flames will be in Charlotte to play the 49ers on Friday. That'll be a 4:30 tip-off. We'll have the radio call starting at 4 o'clock. Busy week for us on the network. The women's team won earlier today over Frostburg State. Congratulations to the Lady Flames. And head coach Kerry Green, who started his 25th season, 548 wins. Wow. He is the all-time winningest coach of any sport at Liberty with that win here today. Porter lobs in. Van Zandt catches by the rim and lays it up and in.
Beautiful play. Van Zandt just wide open on the baseline, soared for that tip.
25-14, Liberty with a 10-0 run. Riley, crossover, and a turnover. Shiloh Robinson will check back in for Liberty. I want to give a shout out to Paul Wetmore, former Liberty coach, Hall of Famer. That's who Kerry Green passed today, and we were able to catch up with Coach Wetmore in Nashville a couple of weeks ago before our football game at Western Kentucky. All right, out of the turnover, Liberty with a 10-0 run right now. 5 turnovers in the last 3 minutes for Mid-Atlantic Christian. Xander Yates, left wing, thought about it. Bounces into Robinson, left block. Back to Yates, who will not lay it in, but a follow by Van Zandt. Little hesitation at the rim by a couple of Flames here early on, but Van Zandt follows it up with his second bucket.
Sometimes you just can't believe how open you are.
It's happened at Kyle Road earlier today. 27-14, a 12-0 Liberty run right now. 6:40 left in the first half. Top of the key, Tyler. Down the paint, floats it up over Van Zandt, got the roll. That breaks a 3-minute scoring drought for Mid-Atlantic Christian. Joshua Taylor with his first bucket. Breaks a 12-0 Liberty run. Matheny down low. Robinson, he missed the bunny, but taps it up and in. Shiloh's second bucket, 29-16. 13-point Liberty lead. 6:09 left, first half. Number 11 in orange. Tyler, bounce pass left wing for Cox. Left corner pass. Off the mark, no good by Raven. Rebound Liberty. Caden Matheny looking for his first Liberty bucket. He's got it top of the key. Blow by his defender to the rim. Layup, no good. Maybe contact, maybe not. No whistle. Mustangs back to our left. Tyler, top of the key to Cox. Steps into a three and rimmed out, no good. Rebound Van Zandt for Liberty.
Seems like there's about 3 Joseph Van Zandts tonight. He's just everywhere.
JV. Left wing. Yates three. Spins off, no good. Ball knocked out of bounds off of Robinson. To Mid-Atlantic Christian. So Joseph Van Zandt had his right index and middle fingers kind of dislocated during a workout practice in the preseason, and it took him a while to get it popped back in. Remember the story from last week, Aaron Schreiner telling us. And some of the guys were in the locker room, and we'll get back to it in a minute. 13-point lead for Liberty. Richardson Keys down the paint around Vincent. Nice move, but could not finish. Liberty the rebound. Outlet up the floor, Matheny, left baseline. Left corner pass, catch and shoot three. Peebles, textbook. Cody with his first 3 of the year.
Saw it all year last year, AY. People's just sitting in the corner waiting for his chance.
Flames have doubled up the Mustangs. 4:49 left. A 17-2 run the last 4:30. Bounce pass in the paint. Cox below the foul line. Leans into one. No shot. Rebound for Liberty. Flames have some numbers here. Matheny, front court, right bias on the right wing. Crossover on the dribble, into the paint. At the foul line, floater down the paint, up and in for Caden Matheny's.
Nice aggressive move by Matheny to go right up and get that layup.
First Liberty bucket for Caden, 34-16. 4:18 left in the first half. And 19-2 run the last 5 minutes. In the paint, Raven, off balance jumper, window, and good. Foul on Brody Peebles, his first. And the fourth on Liberty.
A lot of one-on-one offense for this Mustang group. They are catching the ball probably 10 feet past the three-point line, just trying to make some one-on-ones, make something happen.
Carlos Raven, 6-foot junior from Goldsboro, North Carolina. Will step to the line with his mint green Nikes on. Free throw up. And good. 4 for Raven. And a timeout has been called, and it's within 30 seconds of our media timeout, so we will take it with them. 4:09 left in the half. 34-19 Liberty. This is Flames basketball from Van Wagner.
Century Exteriors offers exterior home renovations, including but not limited to gutters, roofing, siding, home additions, and much more. Century Exteriors makes the process seamless. Call 434-239-6722 for a free on-site estimate, or visit us at centuryexteriors.com.
Left, first half, Liberty 34, Mid-Atlantic Christian 19. Flames in the midst of a 19-5 run the last 5.5 minutes. And taking a look at the last couple of possessions. Liberty Flames have hit 7 of the last 10 shots to build this lead. Three-pointer by Colin Porter, Xander Yates. Brody Peebles has a 3. Leading scorer right now for the Flames is Zach Cleveland with 6. And he is back in now with McKay, Robinson, Peebles, and Matheny. Caden, bounce pass right side to McKay on the arc. Overhead pass to Matheny back up top. Left wing Peebles steps into a 3. Raw off the right, no good. Taken underneath the rim by the Mustangs. Liberty from 3, 4 of 10 right now. Liberty a year ago, 37%. Jumper up top by Tyler. for the Mustangs. Bounces off the rim. If I'm getting tickets to Liberty Arena, I am getting tickets right beside Matt Warner and Paul Nazigan, where Kevin Jones is, who runs Beeline Towing. Saw Kevin before the game, said hello. That's where those ricochets go 80% of the time.
Yeah, they get a whole lot more loose balls coming at them than we do out here.
Left corner, Peebles into a three. Short, no good. Long rebound, McKay at the foul line. Up top to Porter, back to McKay. Gabriel, back to Peebles, left arc three. Yes! Peebles.
One of them's got to go.
Third try at it. He's got 8. 37-19. A couple of threes for Brody. But those ricochets don't ever come to your right where these seats are.
Yeah.
Identical number of seats both sides, but they always go to our left off that rim. 2:58 to play in the first half. 37-19, Liberty. In the paint, Raven. Jump pass, right wing, Tyler three by the Flames bench. No good. Cleveland the rebound for Liberty. Zach in the front court on the dribble. Right wing pass. Well, there's a ricochet right by some of our fans to our right. Gabriel McKay will inbound it. Does so on a lob, baseline right to Robinson. Shiloh to work, and a blocking foul on Elijah Cox, who fell down as Robinson spun right around him. That's the second on Cox, and number 8 on the Mustangs.
Cox trying to draw that charge. Wasn't quite a flop by any stretch, but just didn't move his feet in time.
Shiloh Robinson, 6'7", fifth-year senior, Kearney, Nebraska. Not a man of many words, but man, he's a dog. He will fight, scratch, and claw. We get him on the radio every once in a while with some pregame interviews. His face really lights up when we ask him about it.
Just goes about his business.
Shiloh with his 5th and 6th points of the game. 39-19. Liberty by 20. 2:33 left in the half. On the drive, Tyler stops in the paint, shoots over Robinson, and a tough shot over Shiloh. Cleveland got the rebound for Liberty and threw it away.
Yeah, just a little miscommunication there by Peebles and Cleveland, and both tapping their chest, claiming fault.
2:23 left in the half, 39-19. Liberty goes back and forth for the first couple of minutes. It was a 19-2 run over a 5-minute span that opened up the game. 2:11 left. 6 to shoot for the Mustangs. Raven shoots over Porter. High arcing jumper, no good. Fight for the ball, taking Liberty. Robinson cleared it for the Flames. It's his 6th rebound to go along with 6 points. Colin Porter lobs it, right wing Cleveland. At the foul line, right corner, McKay three. Yeah, baby. Gabriel McKay with 6.
Nice looking stroke by McKay there, always ready to shoot. Ball came to him, an easy look.
42-19. Flames 6 of 13 from three-point range. Century Exteriors brings us our three-point stats. There's a knockaway by the Flames, Cleveland. Porter up to Zach, down the paint, shoots, no good, but a foul call. Zach started that break with a block, and he'll be at the foul line for a couple of shots.
If we learned anything about Cleveland last year, we know that he is not afraid of contact. He will take everything coming at him right to the hole.
The foul's on Mustangs. I believe Richardson Keys will double check that. Cleveland free throw. Up and off to the left, no good. That was on Cox for Mid-Atlantic Christian. And that is his 3rd foul. That Cleveland a year ago, bothered by mono. I don't know if you've had mono. I've had it once. It's not fun. It's just wears you out.
Yep.
And he battled through that, really had a great ending to his season. Makes both free throws, or 1 of 2, pardon me. So Cleveland was 7, 43-19.
Talk about the camaraderie of this team too, AY. Every time the Liberty sub comes off the bench, you see the whole bench stand up and greet him.
1:17 left. A Bryson Spell sighting. Spell, redshirt freshman, out of Virginia Beach in the ball game now. Here's Matheny off the missed shot. Left corner, Peebles, catch and shoot three. Short, no good. Ball tap taken by Spell. Out to Matheny, right baseline. Caden, step back three from the corner is good. What a play.
Wow.
Caden Matheny drawing to ooze from the crowd with that spin and three.
Including from me. Dribbled baseline and spun right back around and stepped back behind the three-point line and nailed it from the corner.
40 seconds in the half, 46-19. Blocking foul by the Flames bench on Colin Porter. But the hustle from Bryson Spell to keep that ball alive, and Matheny tried to go baseline, cut off. He says, okay, I'll pirouette. I'll step back in the corner, and drained it. 46-19.
Yeah, rebounding edge strong in favor of the Flames too, 28-14 right now.
In the paint, Tyler shoots baseline right over Porter, no good. Rebound Liberty. Outlet up for Peebles. 1-on-2. Brody had it blocked away with 18 seconds left. And a foul called inside on the Mustangs.
Brody tried that little Euro step, just about got it up.
That Euro step slows his drive down. It almost looks like a walk. But it's really a move that he has perfected. Once he gets around that paint area.
Throws the rhythm off the defenders too, who are pursuing at full speed.
And foul was on Richardson. Keys his second. First free throw for Brody is good. Had Brody on our Liberty radio show brought to you by Freedom First Credit Union, and talked about him and the other upperclassmen drawing into more leadership now with Darius McGee not around anymore. Peebles, game high 10. Shot clock is off. 48-19. 10 seconds and a half. Raven front court to our left as we view it here at midcourt. Raven with 4. Into the paint, left elbow, tough shot over Porter is no good. Rebound Liberty, but no shot. As we go to halftime, Liberty 48-19 with the lead. 10 points for Brody Peebles. Right behind him, Zach Cleveland with 7. Flames end the half on a 14-0 run as they shoot 48% from the field. Coming up, our Carl Miller halftime report. Liberty 48, Mid-Atlantic Christian 19. This is Liberty basketball from Van Wagner.
The Oasis Student Apartments is a proud partner of Liberty
All right,
Athletics.
halftime is
The Oasis offers community
you're good for
apartments
15
designed
minutes.
Exclusively for college students. Roommates experience an all-inclusive lifestyle, including individual bedrooms, lightning-fast internet, washer and dryer, 24/7 gym, and spaces that come fully furnished. The Oasis is 1 mile from Liberty University on Kamloops Mountain Road and is offering rooms for the 23-24 school year. The Oasis can be reached at 434-329-7979 and at viewcommunities.com.
Thompson Brooks Insurance has been serving Virginia for over 35 years, helping individuals and businesses with their insurance and investment needs. The team at Thompson Brooks is experienced in understanding Medicare, retirement planning, life insurance, the healthcare marketplace, and group insurance benefits. Call Thompson Brooks Insurance at 434-385-8500. That's 434-385-8500, or visit them online at thompsonbrooksinsurance.com. Thompson Brooks Insurance, planning today for tomorrow.
Live radio coverage of Liberty Flames basketball will continue after this 1-minute timeout on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Attention, Liberty alumni and employees. Did you know you're eligible to receive a lender credit that equates to 1% of your total home loan amount up to $5,000? Contact Joe Yock at Alcova Mortgage today to learn more about how you can save on your next home with this exclusive offer. Call 434-258-3549 or visit alcova.com/liberty. That's Joe Yock, MLS ID 315849, Alcova Mortgage, MLS ID 40508, MLSConsumerAccess.org, Equal Housing Lender.
I'm Bob Davis. If you're considering improving your backyard, Octopus has just what you need. For the grilling people, nothing beats the big green egg. Everything tastes better when it's cooked on a big green egg. AquaPros has the full line of green egg grills, charcoal, and accessories. Since 1985, AquaPros has been the source for the world's chocolate, American-made barbecue products. Stop at any of our dealers or showrooms today and make your home a fun, relaxing resort.
20 minutes are in the book. Take a breather and grab an ice-cold Coca-Cola as we enter the Carl Miller Realty halftime report on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner. First half analysis and the Larry's Tire and Auto Repair statistics are coming your way. But first, here's a check of the Frank Good Builders out-of-town scoreboard.
Welcome back inside the studio. Once again, Jason Prill here with you as Liberty leads at the half 48-19 in the college basketball season opener. It's been a long off season as we've waited for this moment, but it's finally arrived, and the Flames are making the most of every opportunity. A slow start, but they pieced it together in the last 10-15 minutes of that first half as they have stormed out to a commanding 48-19. We'll toss it back out to Alan York at the arena in just a few moments, but first it's time for a quick check of the Frank Good Builders out-of-town scoreboard. We'll start first in Conference USA as there are a lot of games coming up later tonight, two of which starting in about 11 minutes. New Mexico State traveling up the road. Excuse me, not up the road, that's a long road if it is, to number 16 Kentucky as they will make the trek up to Lexington, Kentucky, crossing time zones as the 16th ranked Wildcats and John Calipari will get their season underway on their home floor. They're 15.5-point favorites in that one. Also coming up at 8 o'clock at FIU, they will travel up the road to UCF across the state of Florida as Florida International looks to pull off the upset. UCF 10.5-point favorites at home in Orlando. Coming up at 8:30, two other games in the conference. Western Kentucky at home. They will play host to Kentucky Wesleyan. And at 8:30, Middle Tennessee, they're 4.5-point favorites over Northern Kentucky as the Norse, they were a tournament team recently, but they find themselves as slight underdogs on the road. At 9 o'clock, UTEP will play host to McMurray in El Paso, Texas. And at 10 p.m., two games on the docket inside Conference USA. Colorado State will play host to Louisiana Tech. Rams, 9.5-point favorite out in Fort Collins, Colorado. And Sam Houston, they'll hit the road to Stockton, California to take on Pacific. Pacific, 1.5-point favorites at the Alex G. Spanos Center. That's all the action in Conference USA that we have going on tonight. But let's turn our attention to the top 25. A lot of games in action right now. We'll stick just with those as number 3 Purdue all over Samford at the half. That's how you know it's early season non-conference basketball. 51-17. 20 minutes left to go in the ball game. Just getting underway in the second half. Number 6 UConn, the Huskies, they lead by 17 over Northern Arizona. 47-30 as they get underway in the second half. About 8 minutes gone in the second. Number 9 Tennessee, they were out to a commanding lead in the first half, but Tennessee Tech has chipped away at it just a little bit. 49-20 though, still well in favor of the 9th-ranked Volunteers with 12:25 left to go in the second. Halftime, a couple games at that point. Number 13 Miami all over NJIT, up by 20, 52-32 as the Hurricanes.
Post game's a little bit different.
Together in game number 1. There's always that one game that ends up being a lot closer than they want it to be. And right now, that's number 19 North Carolina.
I'll turn Jason down.
Taking on Bradford.
Can you hear me okay?
Big South opponent.
Yeah, post game's a little different.
Only
where
lead by 5 at the half.
Before COVID, Richard would come out, a player would come out, and talk to him. But
right now they
we just haven't.
5-point advantage
We're just not going to go back to that. It's so convenient to take it from the press room.
Right now in a battle.
We will have a microphone to engage with them if we so choose.
That one with 10 minutes gone up in Pennsylvania. That's all the time we have for.
Typically, you would stay for the entire post game. It's like 30 minutes.
Scoreboard here at the
you don't have to because it's
Liberty
score update,
Arena,
stats update.
In favor of Liberty over Mid-Atlantic.
So you just let me know what you want to do.
Okay. So. Plenty more to come after this timeout on Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
At Carilion Clinic, the success of their employees is based on a culture that welcomes them and nurtures their growth. As the largest nonprofit employer west of Richmond, Carillion's team members are always learning and forever curious. Carilion is more than a healthcare system. It's a team of unique individuals doing what matters most, caring for the community. Visit CarillionClinic.org/careers and search their opportunities. Come join 13,000 employees.
So 4 turnovers in the first 4 minutes.
The doctors at Crossroads Family Dentistry say go 16. Flames and good luck this season. Stephen Hatch, James Peary III, Trey Woolwine, and Carol Roberts have over 50 years of experience serving Lynchburg and the surrounding area. Their dental office in Forest is open and ready to serve you. Crossroads Family Dentistry provides all family and cosmetic dental needs and accepts major dental insurances. They're located at 14761 Forest Road in front of Brauburgers. More information is available at crossroadsfamilydentistryva.com.
Live radio coverage of Liberty Flames basketball will continue after this 1-minute timeout on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
At Carter Bank, we believe in a life lived full of plans, promise, and continuous growth. It's why our checking and savings accounts make it easy for you to earn high interest on your balances, so your money grows faster. All backed with the digital banking tools you need, so there's nothing holding you back from living life to its fullest. Open your new Carter Bank checking or savings account online in minutes at cbtcares.org.
I'll do stats here.
Or visit your local branch.
Won't need
we
you
are
for
Carter
those.
Bank, the preferred community bank of Liberty Athletics. Member FDIC.
Thousands of our teammates make and deliver 300 of the world's best brands and flavors.
It's all right. You don't use your laptop for football, but you use it here versus this, or
in big cities and small towns. Our products are moving.
You normally just have this, right, for football?
We share a passion and a purpose, and we love
Big who cares details, but
serve our community.
just noticing stuff. Never seen that
right.
highlighter either, but I'm gonna leave that alone.
Well.
The Carl Miller
I do use a highlighter.
Report continues on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
2
Time
times
now for a check of the
on
Larry's
my little
Tire
chart.
Auto
Oh yeah,
for
between the
test
quarters.
Statistics.
Yep. Okay.
Welcome back to Liberty Arena. Alan York and Jason Porter back here as we continue on our Carl Miller halftime report as we take a look at the first half numbers. Liberty leading 48-19. Got a text here from trusty basketball communications director Bill Smith. A 33-5 run the last 10 minutes of the first half. Propelling Liberty to this big lead at halftime. The Flames in the first half shoot 49%, 16 for 33. They missed their first at least 3 shots. It was tied at 3 after the 16-minute mark. Liberty had 4 turnovers in the first 4 minutes, but only 4 turnovers in the final 16 minutes of the first half. From three-point range, 7 of 15, 47%, and 9 of 12 at the foul line, 75%. The Mustangs of Mid-Atlantic Christian, 8 for 34, 24%, 1 of 8 from 3, that's 13%, and 2 of 2 at the free throw line. Liberty out rebounding the Mustangs 30-14. Liberty, again, 8 turnovers, 8 for the Mustangs. Individually, 3 for Kyle Rode, who also had 1 rebound and a couple of steals. 7 points for Zach Cleveland to go along with 3 rebounds. 4 for Colin Porter. Colin also with a couple of assists. Caden Matheny and his Liberty debut, 5 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 0 turnovers. Joseph Zant, 4 points, 4 rebounds. 6 for Shiloh Robinson to go with 6 rebounds. Game high 10 points for Brody Peebles, 3 of 9 from the field, couple of threes, 4 rebounds. 6 for Gabriel McKay off the bench. He is a perfect 2 of 2 from the field and 1 of 1 from the free throw line. 3 points for Xander Yates. in his Liberty debut. And Bryson Spell played 90 seconds, had a rebound, and it was a key offensive rebound that led to a really great three by Caden Matheny. For the Mustangs, they are led in scoring by Carlos Ravens, 6 points. Our halftime score, 48-19, and our halftime stats presented by Larry's Tire and Auto Repair. We've got the second half coming up from Liberty Arena in Lynchburg. Liberty 48, Mid-Atlantic Christian 19. This is Liberty basketball from Van Wagner.
Earthright Mid-Atlantic, your trusted solar and energy efficiency experts.
Bring it back
With a
up here.
focus on honesty, education, and excellence, they light the way to savings, home comfort, and a greener future. Educating homeowners about the power of solar and energy efficiency is their winning game plan. More information about Earthright Mid-Atlantic, 434-200-9716 or at erepower.com.
Your business deserves a bank that values relationships and prioritizes customer service. Since 1979, First Bank and Trust Company has been delivering on these very commitments. Our bankers have been accessible, consultative, and provide a degree of understanding developed through years of commercial experience.
Need a
First
guest
Bank and
for our
Trust has the expertise in
Hill
capital
City
to fund
podcast
small
this
and large
week.
projects up to $32 billion. More information on First Bank and Trust and its services
How do you
is
pick
available
it
at
by
firstbank.com.
sector, by job, by
all the above?
Yeah,
all the above.
Okay.
Live radio coverage
Lee
of Liberty
has
Flames
told me he's going to come
basketball will
on, but I've
continue
asked
after
him.
this 1-minute timeout on the Liberty Flames Sports
Hey, this
Network
week, no,
from
this
Van
week, no.
First National Bank
Had a
is
great
proud
one last
supporter of
week
the
with
Liberty
the
Flames. Headquartered in Campbell
fire
County,
chief.
First National
Really?
Bank has
Greg
been in
Wormser.
business for
It was
115
awesome.
years
That's cool.
and is well positioned to take care of
he
all
loved doing
your
it too.
financial needs, whether it's consumer or business. First National Bank has 18 branches
Trying to
from
think here.
Lynchburg to Danville to Charlottesville.
We're up to
First
episode
National
15.
Bank, here to
Paul
stay
Tessie would be
and
good.
ready
Who's
to
that?
serve
You know Paul
since
Tessie?
1908.
Never heard of him.
Straight across the way,
FDIC,
3
equal
rows up,
housing lender.
black jacket, red
Eating a
shirt.
popcorn.
Turn up the heat.
Right there.
Foster Fuels
He
is a
runs
proud
Impact
partner
Home
of Liberty
Services, the
Athletics.
Foster Group.
Foster has been
Okay.
fostering
Big-
warm
big
moments
donor.
for 100
But
years.
really
Headquartered in
cool
Brookfield,
ministry.
Virginia,
All right.
Foster has
Very
been
well
providing
spoken. Would be
exceptional
great.
propane and gas services since 1971.
talking to Rob?
Sit next to Robbie,
Stop by
yeah.
one of our
Rob,
6
yeah, yeah.
showroom
He and Rob are partners
locations
on a bunch of
across
stuff.
Central Virginia.
Okay.
You are
Great
a wide
dude.
range of products.
And they're
from propane
and what
to
do they do?
fireplaces
Like,
and
so
grills to
these
tank
impact
installs and
services,
tankless water heaters.
basically kids
Foster
out of the
has
foster
it all.
program that have aged
Download
out.
our app or visit
And it's
fosterfuels.com for
powerful.
more
Okay.
info.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool work.
Yeah. All right. Stand by. About to start the second half here in Lynchburg, 48-19 Liberty. Before we do, let's pause for station ID. This is Liberty basketball from Van Wagner.
You're listening to Liberty Flames basketball on Sports Radio WPLY.
Alongside Jason Porter, I'm Alan York. Jason Prill in our studio tonight, in our Lynchburg studio. Joey Self inside our Roanoke studio tonight. Glad to be back on with Wheeler Broadcasting for 23-24. And they have been phenomenal partners of us with Liberty basketball on the radio for a number of years. All right, Mustangs have the ball to our right this time. Dennis Fields enjoying the popcorn right in front of us. Had to move past Dennis, and a three-pointer no good for the Mustangs. I'll take some of Dennis's
you
popcorn.
get to share, right?
Yep. Liberty the ball back to our left with the lead. Road inside to Cleveland. Good work there on the two-man game. Layup is good for Zach. He's got 9. Liberty up 50-19.
Nice high pick and roll there, read by Zach, and great pass by Kyle.
Pointing to the guy that got you the basketball, what Dean Smith made famous when he was the coach at North Carolina. Good defense by Vincent on the baseline. Tough shot for Tyler, no good. Here come the Flames. Matheny up the floor for Porter. Behind the back to Cleveland. Misses the layup. Got it back, though. Lobs it to Porter, right wing. Back inside to Cleveland. He'll finish it this time with the dunk two-handed. 11 for Zach. 52-19. Highlight nonetheless for Zach. Here's Cox. Tough go at it over Road, no good. Then Zant the rebound for the Flames, 52-19. Liberty to our left. Colin Porter loops it up top to Road for three. Bottoms. Kyle Road was 6. 55-19, timeout for the Mustangs. This will go full in the arena. Flames are on their way here in the second half. 18:30 left, 55-19 the lead. This is Liberty basketball from Van Wagner.
Frank Good Builders is a proud supporter of the Liberty Flames. Frank Good Builders and its partners design and build beautiful custom homes in the Lynchburg and the surrounding areas. From designing a plan to picking out
Ron Burgundy said, yep, that escalated quickly.
Design and build your truly custom dream home. Frank Good Builders can be reached at 434-238-3710 or frankgoodbuilders.com.
What's important isn't that Freedom First has been in business since 1956.
You realize we're 19-1 last year at home. That's crazy.
Since day one, we have been accountable to our members, not stockholders. We make loans that cost less,
FGU.
offer savings plans that pay more.
No. Mizzou. That was a couple years. Southern Miss. Yeah. Same colors.
Ability to serve you.
Yeah.
More
I
locations,
was not.
more technology.
No, should have won that.
Your financial life.
Did not do that game.
Anyone in our region can bank.
Might have been overlap this time of year.
Yeah. $18:30 left in the ball game. Timeout called for by Mid-Atlantic Christian. And that went full force on the network. Jason Porter here courtside with us. Your family's here, right, Jason?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Across the way.
Rachel tuned into the broadcast for football?
Whenever she can, absolutely.
But they're at the home games. I guess we're on the road, right?
Yep, absolutely. Got family here and family up in Pennsylvania listening. I think my in-laws are on the road tonight, trying to tune in as well, driving.
All right. Got a number of fans also on our video stream. I keep pointing to Jamie Hall's computer, but it's right here. Hey, guys. Jamie working double duty tonight. Had the women's game earlier today. And congratulations again to Carrie Green and the women's team with the win today over Frostburg State, 68-46. Carrie Green becoming the all-time winningest coach in any sport at Liberty. 548 victories for Coach Green. 90 seconds gone in the half here. Liberty 55, Mid-Atlantic Christian 19. And the paint. High post right, Richardson Keys throws it down the paint and throws it away. That's a textbook, that pack line. There's only 5 guys out there, Jason, but it seems like there's 10.
Just everywhere, and the hands are everywhere. They move so well. They talk and communicate well, and there's help side defense as soon as you think you got by somebody.
It's like getting tangled up with a jellyfish. Here's Kyle Road, or an octopus. High post right, no shot up top to Matheny. Matheny crossover, foul line. Double team stolen away by Raven. And the help side recovery. Matheny hustles back to knock it out of bounds. That's Matheny's first turnover of the game. And the 9th on Liberty. Again, Liberty had 4 turnovers in the first 4 minutes, but only 4 more the final 16 minutes of the first half. 55-19, Liberty. Up top, left-handed 3, Totten no good. Bounces off the rim twice. Flat-footed rebound for Joseph and Zant for Liberty. Bounces off the road in the front court left wing. Kyle, deep 3. Short, no good. Rebound Van Zant, back to road. He'll try it again. This time, a swish. 3 threes for Kyle. He's got 9, 58-19 Liberty.
Great read by JV to see that and kick it out to Kyle, and just perfect position, great looking stroke.
Couple of times we've seen that kick out off offensive rebounds. Raven against Porter to the rim. Shot off the window, no good. Van Zant reaching up high above the rim to bring it down for Liberty. Gets the ball to Porter. Sophomore guard through a screen, top of the key. Left-handed pass to Cleveland on the arc, near side. Hand off to Road. Kyle with 9 points. The drive, the spin, the step back. No good. Rebound underneath. Knocked out of bounds by Liberty, Zach Cleveland. It'll remain with, it'll go back to the Mustangs, but, back to Kyle Rowe. That's his patented move there.
Yeah.
Drive to the paint, spin. Defense flushes in, and he's usually wide open.
Yep.
Here come the Mustangs, 58-19. Liberty out in front by 39. Down the paint. A travel, yes. Talik Totten, senior from Ohoski, North Carolina. I'll be honest, from North Carolina, I've never heard of Ohoski.
Stumped the man on that one for
Might
me too.
have to Google that one. I'm sure somebody can email us or X us, lfsnradio@liberty.edu. Road, right wing, loops inside. Cleveland, a layup good for Zach. He's got 13 to lead all scorers. And that is a new career high for Zach Cleveland.
Little triangle offense there on that right-hand wing and move the ball around wide open to Zach on the block.
60-19. Little Phil Jackson reference there.
Yeah, there you go.
Foul line, Richardson Keys. Bounce pass, right baseline to Totten. He'll dribble out to the near wing. Right in front of you, Jason. Lob pass, foul line to Cox. Defended by Rode. Back on the right wing to Richardson Keys. Three over Cleveland, no good. Air ball, rebound Liberty. Kyle Rode needs help. He dribbled it. He picked up the ball. Passes in the front court to Porter, right in front of head coach Richard McKay. Directs the traffic with his Nike gray pullover on. Porter on the right wing, still with it. He'll shoot it, and he'll drain the three. 7 for Porter, and the threes are starting to just drip down from the rafters. It's 63-19.
Yeah, some of those little things you see from the point guard, but Colin did a great job of dribbling, handling the ball, keeping his head up, realized the shot was open, and put it through.
10 threes for Liberty. Here's another move inside, spinning like a tornado. Richardson Keys scores a tough basket around Cleveland, and that's the first bucket of the half. It's a 15-0 run to start the half for Liberty before that basket with 14:40 left. Matheny for Liberty bumped right by the Flames bench. Will take us to a media timeout. Team foul number 1 on the Mustangs, number 1 on Talik Totten. We will step aside. 63-21 Liberty. This is Flames basketball from Van Wagner.
Thank you, Freedom Heating and Air, for supporting Liberty Flames Athletics. Freedom Heating and Air offers help to those.
My kids would enjoy seeing this.
Absolutely.
From maintenance to upgrades to 24/7 emergency response. They serve the greater Central Virginia area and can be reached at 434-331-3690 and at freedomheatingandairva.com. Freedom Heating and Air is a proud underwriting supporter of the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Hey Flames fans, Gentry Lock is fired up to join in the excitement this season. Gentry Lock Attorneys knows it's all about preparation, precise teamwork, and a competitive spirit for the hard-fought wins. We've got that down. With our fierce drive to succeed, uncommon thinking, and extensive resources, Gentry Lock helps businesses thrive. We're downtown at 801 Main Street, and we serve the Commonwealth and beyond with offices in Roanoke, Richmond, and Norfolk. All the way, Gentry Lock can help clients succeed is waiting for you at GentryLock.com.
14:47 left from Lynchburg, 63-21. Liberty out in front. Alongside Jason Porter, I'm Alan York. Friday will be in Charlotte at the Hornets Arena, taking on the Charlotte 49ers. Tip-off set for 4:30. Before that, though, come on out and join us at Mellow Mushroom for the Liberty football show. Liberty 9-0 for the first time ever. And they'll be hosting the Conference USA Championship game on Friday, December 1st. First 10 tables, free appetizers. And great pizza, wings, sandwiches, and good fellowship with head coach Jamie Chadwell. Xander Yates has checked in for Liberty along with Gabriel McKay and Brody Peebles. One player has not played yet in uniform. It's J.C. Shire out of Arlington, Texas, a redshirt freshman, was part of the program last year. Flames are in the process of getting back Ben Sutherland, who redshirted a year ago. Hope to get him back after the trip to Myrtle Beach in a couple of weeks. 19 to shoot. That's the hope, not the guarantee, according to head coach Richie McKay. Right corner, Peebles goes inline to the rim, layup right to left. So fundamentally sound, Brody Peebles.
Thought he was going to take one of those patented threes. Little pump fake went baseline. Nice layup for Brody.
65-21. Brody Peebles with 12. Orange-cladded Mustangs with the ball. Right wing, Richardson Keys. Trying to get in the paint, cannot. Robinson just took it away. Stole his lunch money. Here it comes. Flames back the other way. Colin Porter off a screen. Left elbow, down the paint, layup, left-handed is good for Colin Porter. He's got 9, and Liberty's up 67-21.
Nice center of gravity for Colin Porter, too. He's got that strong base to take a hit, but nice layup for him as well.
13:54 left. And the ball game, Jeffrey Wellens wearing the Kurt Rambis goggles. Hook shot good for Wellens at 7 foot. He's a big man.
Yeah.
Right off the bench. 67-23. Just the second basket of the half for the Mustangs. Robinson all the way around. Wellens will dunk it with the left hand. Shiloh with 8. 69-23 Liberty. 13:22 left. McKay guarding Seth Adams out front, number 12 in orange. Hand off to Raven with the mint green Nikes on. High arcing three over Porter, rimmed out. Rebound Liberty's Robinson. Right sideline for Colin. Porter with a white headband on, wearing number 0. Calls for a Yates screen. He rubs off it. Down the paint. Porter. Jump pass, left corner 3. Robinson. Spins out, no good. Off a rebound taken by the Mustangs. They're moving left to right here as we view it courtside. Into the paint. Ball knocked away by Adams against Porter. They're going to get Colin with a foul. That'll be his second and just the first of the half. Only 1 foul apiece for both these teams. At the line, Seth Adams, a sophomore from Houston. Free throw is up and good. Adams had 3 rebounds with a 97-91 loss to Carolina University on Saturday. And we get our first look at J.C. Shire coming to the ball game. Number 10 in white, making his college debut. Next free throw, no good. It's always fun to see these new guys in, freshmen regardless. And when they get their first baskets and stuff, I really enjoy seeing their success pay off. Let's see what happens here with J.C. Robinson, baseline right, hands off to Peebles on the right baseline, back out to Yates, right wing 3, too strong, rebound Peebles, foul line, Brody, no look inside, Robinson the layup with the right hand. Shiloh in double figures with 10, Shiloh also with 8 rebounds, close to a double-double.
Good things happen when you just hang around the rim. Shiloh was right there where it needed to be. Nice pass from Peebles.
71-24 Liberty, 12:09 left. Sam Boyd, freshman from Henderson, North Carolina, is in the ball game now. Adams foul line. He's in trouble. Counts inside the paint. Stolen away by Shire. There's his first stat line. J.C. Shire with the steal. Here comes Liberty. Leading 71-24. McKay overhead pass to Yates. Left wing into the corner. Peebles 3. Book it. Brody Peebles with 15. His third 3.
Look down at his foot, too, to make sure he's behind that line.
74-24, a 50-point lead for Liberty. 11:29 left. Top of the key jumper, long 2 for Brown. It's an air ball. He'll be serenaded by the Jokers right behind the Mustangs bench. That air ball will send us into a timeout. 11:22 left from the arena. 74-24 Liberty. This is Flames basketball from Van Wagner.
All right. Major brands of appliances that will make your house feel like a home and outdoor equipment to have your yard looking its best. Haley's puts customer service first. They deliver and service all of the products they sell.
Showed you where it is.
Take care
That's
of the
awesome.
process
Great.
from start to finish. Log on to Haley's.com today for product availability. Haley's Appliance and Haley's Outdoor in Lynchburg is a proud sponsor for Liberty Flames Athletics.
If you've been watching the real estate market, you know
who's
this is
this?
moving at a record pace. Hi, Flames fans. This is Jason Porter with Legacy Realty and Development. As a longtime supporter
This
of
is,
Liberty
that's
Athletics,
last
I
year's
love serving
not
Flames
your
fans.
spot.
My team and I are ready
That's
to
all
help
right.
you navigate
It
this fast-paced
is-
market, or even help you find those elusive off-market deals. So whether you're looking for a home, a commercial property, or real estate investment opportunity,
couple of
call or
snafus.
text me today. Jason Porter
Jason's
at 434-258-8827.
texted me a couple of things that did not get
434-258-8827. Thanks, and go Flames.
So we'll get that fixed Friday. No worries. 11:22 left in the ball game. 74-24 alongside Jason Porter. I'm Alan York. JP, I want to revisit your dad, who at one point was a broadcaster, and you sent me a great photo of him in his 70s with this plaid blazer. My man was trying to get the angle of the play-by-play call. Were you at that game?
I don't remember
okay,
for sure.
but you went to plenty of games.
I did.
Spent some time with the Kansas City Chiefs. You got it in your blood, my man.
Yes, sir.
It's not your day job, but I'm glad you're with us. Where's that picture from? Do you remember?
That was I don't know if it was Kemper Arena. It may have been
Kemper Arena.
May have been the other arena where the Kings played. But yeah, he was
ABA days or NBA?
That would have been ABA.
ABA. Okay.
But he was in it, wasn't he?
Yep. That's awesome. We had a couple of plays like that today. We had our couple of guys careened off the scores table here.
Well, credit for taking a charge.
Yeah. All right, 74-24. Liberty, 11:22 left. On the deck for Liberty in their white. Yates, Peebles, McKay, Shire, and Bryson Spell. So we have a redshirt sophomore, redshirt freshman, junior, redshirt sophomore, and a redshirt senior. Brody Peebles working the ball up the floor. Backdoor to Yates on the wing. Did not take it to the rim. Xander dribbling in line against Cox. Up top to McKay. Gabriel right side to Peebles. Calls for a screen. Dribbles right corner. Back out to Yates for three. Xander short, no good. Fight for the rebound. Spell's got it. Up top, wide open. McKay three. Spins out, no good. Rebound taken by the Mustangs. 10:48 left, 74-24. Liberty, Cox inside over Yates. Tough shot. Good defense by Xander. Rebound taken by Yates. And the Flames off to Peebles in the front court. Brody through the traffic, top of the key. Hesitation dribble, no shot. Backs out to the wing, now speeds up. Floater, foul line. Can't finish. And the ball knocked out by the Mustangs, who had three orange jerseys. They all three went up for it, Jason, and it bounced all through them out of bounds.
Yeah, just kind of one of those nights so far here.
10:28 left. 74-24. Scoring round of 2:30 for the Mustangs. Liberty the ball. Peebles off the inbounds, left wing, near side. Brody to Spell, back to Brody. Down the paint, hanging, no shot, off to a cutting Shire, and the ball is thrown away. Back behind Shire, and here come the Mustangs. Boyd, left wing pass to Jeremiah Riley, freshman from Dinwiddie, Virginia. And now the drive by Boyd scores right by Spell. And at this point, we'll see how many of the starters come back in for Liberty. 9:53 left. They might have one more run in them here. 74-26. Liberty, Brody Peebles. Backdoor to Xander Yates. Can't finish on the layup. Good help side defense that time by Drayshawn Brown. He'll be settled with the foul, though.
Even though Xander hasn't had some of these shots fall tonight, AY, he moves really well without the ball. Again, fitting into this offense really well. These shots will come.
It will, and you want to make an impression. First day on the job. Free throw, no good. I mean, he's already made an impression within the team, being here since the summer, but in front of all the fans, all the popcorn, all the Coca-Cola being consumed by the fans here. You want to show out. And he's not gun shy. That's a good thing.
No,
he's
that's
not
right.
trigger shy.
That's
so
right.
Yates, one more free throw. 6'7", redshirt sophomore. Free throw, good.
You also get to that point in the ball game here where it's maybe some guys on the floor that aren't used to playing together as much.
Absolutely. 75-26 Liberty as Yates goes 1 of 2. In the ball game for a shot knocked away by Spell, taken back by the Mustangs. Another attempt inside by Brown, no good. But was going to say Jackson Colgan, 6'2" freshman from Raleigh. We do know now where Ahoskie, North Carolina is. We mentioned that is Talik Totten's hometown, who's a guard for the Mustangs. Free throw no good by Brown. Ahoskie is east of Rocky Mount, which is west of Greenville by a stone's throw. So it's, if we're in Virginia, obviously. If you go to Norfolk and go south into North Carolina and west a little bit, that's where Ahoskie is. It's in the Sand Hills. I guarantee you those in Ahoskie can hear our football broadcast on the journey. Peebles left wing 3, up and no good. And Shire careened into Jeremiah Riley, and they both collided in midair. And Shire will be assessed the foul, his first. And number 3 on Liberty. Check that, the second on Shire. 75-27. Nice move inside by Carter Robertson. He's got 4. 75-28. Now check that 29, Liberty.
I think Yates may have gotten hit in the mouth on that defensive play there. He's kind of reaching up to his lip a little bit.
8:45 left. 75-29. Peebles, top of the key 3 with his powder blue Nikes. Buried it. Peebles with 18. 78-29 Liberty. Brody Peebles. We'll talk about him in a minute. 8:30 left in the half. Step back jumper Robertson with a one-on-one game. He's got 4 buckets in a row, or 4 points, I should say. 6 for Robertson. 78-31. Liberty still holds a 47-point lead with 8:11 left. Gabriel McKay, front court. Number 21 in white. Bounces to Yates, foul line, back to McKay. Slides through the paint with the dribble. Up top for Peebles. Peebles off the screen, right wing. 2-hand pass to Spell up top for 3. Bryson Spell with the 3, his second career 3. First bucket of the night for B. Spell, as they call him. 81-31 Liberty.
Boy, how do you guard the big guys that are able to step back and hit the threes? That's tough.
Gabriel McKay reaches in with a foul. And that'll be the first on McKay and number 4 on the Flames. Timeout on the floor, 7:42 left. Liberty 81. Mid-Atlantic Christian 31. This is Liberty basketball from Van Wagner.
Move those coffee chains.
What I want to say is, like, Brody,
go local. Central Virginia's own
nobody works harder than
Coffee Roasters and Baking Company is the premier coffee.
He has started out
Liberty
his first 2 seasons, especially last year, like a gangbuster.
At the Richmond International Airport. They'll also ship their special.
I don't know. It's just rotations happen. And you get your personnel.
www.ironcladcoffee.com.
I want him to do so well because he works so hard. And I mean, his minutes went from like 16, 17 a game, and then down.
Fell way off.
Realty have over 100 years of
well, and I think CP had something to do with that. So now that Darius is gone, it's going to be
and to discover the value of your home.
Be counted on.
Good mix.
To make your next move a slam dunk with our winning team. That's
lost something on the bench.
.42 left in the ball game. 81-31 Liberty. Join us on Thursday night. We'll be at Mellow Mushroom 7 to 8 for the Jamie Chadwell radio show. Recapping the home win over Louisiana Tech on Saturday. Intriguing matchup with Old Dominion coming up this Saturday, 1 o'clock at Williams Stadium.
The in-state rivalry.
That's going to be a good one. Liberty won in Norfolk a year ago. Liberty shooting 53% tonight. Second half numbers, 59%, 13 for 22. Check of our Century Exteriors three-point shooting. Liberty 13 for 27. They had a season-high 23s against this same team last December. What else you see?
Just looking at the rebounding edge here too, which has been obvious, but 45-19 advantage for LU, and obviously the size on the boards makes a big difference. Starts to wear down the other teams.
Second chance points, 24-3. Here's a stat I'm keeping on circling. Liberty had 4 turnovers in the first 4 minutes of the game. They've had only 6 since then.
First game of the year, the ball bounces a little harder.
We're awaiting our TV timeout to return. There's the horn. 7:42 left. And got one of the starters back in, Joseph Vinzant. Shiloh Robinson also in the game. Here's Robertson on the drive. Good defense by Shiloh to harass that play. Gets the ball to McKay in the front court. Gabriel, number 21 in white, dribbles right wing, hands off to Vinzant. Up top to Shire. JC bounces to Robinson. Bounce said Robertson. Robinson up top, McKay. Ball fake, the drive, the hang, the layup. Good for Gabriel McKay. He's got 8. 83-31. Quick move there for Gabe.
Yeah, nice recognition by Gabe to take that right to the rack.
7 minutes to play. Here's Vinzant knocking the ball away and out of bounds off of the Flames.
Shiloh tried to time that off the rim. It didn't hit the rim.
Ball inbounded to Robertson for the Mustangs. Taking Robinson in line and a good defense. And out of bounds was Robertson on Robinson. Tongue twister here.
Boy, and one thing we know, but if you don't play defense, you will not play for Richie McKay.
That comes first.
Yep. Whether you're up 52 or up 5.
And that would be the former right now, 83-31. Gabriel McKay off a screen to the left wing, hands off to Spell. Bryson to Shire right wing. JC spinning, right corner, Spell for 3. You bet! From the deep corner, Bryson Spell's got 6. 86-31.
Nice pass from JC to hit Spell right there in the corner for the 3.
17 assists for Liberty tonight. Riley, top of the key. Right-handed 3 over Vinzant is good for Jeremiah Riley, his first bucket, the Dinwiddie, Virginia native. 86-34, 6:07 left. Gabriel McKay dribbling and a double team deep on the left. Right in front of our TV guys, Matt Warner and Paul Nazigan. Gets out of a double team to Shire. Lob into Robinson, left block. Double team is there. Back out to Shire, left wing 3. Boom! J.C. Shire with his first college bucket. A 3, a memory he'll never forget.
Great pass by Shiloh, too. Saw the double team and kicked it out for that open 3.
5:38 left. 89-34 Liberty. And now a steal by the Flames. Here comes Spell out of a crowd. Front court, he'll let the offense recover. Bryson left arc. Hands off to Shire. Lob pass, foul line. Backdoor to Shire. Layup is no good at the rim, but a late whistle called. And Coach McKay looking at Shiloh, pointing at Shiloh, saying good pass.
Yeah, absolutely. How about the Flames at 15 of 29 for 51% from three-point range tonight?
Lethal.
Yeah, big part of the game, obviously, for LU. It'll be interesting to see how it translates this year.
J.C. Shire at the line, redshirt freshman from Arlington. His first college game tonight. First free throw attempt. It was good. J.C. Shire, Gabriel McKay were hosts on what they call the Players Lounge. Some really cool videos with the new guys on the men's basketball social media pages. Want to check those out.
Good stuff.
Yep. 5-4 Shire. Made both free throws. 91-34.
The jobs may be in jeopardy, AY. They were pretty good.
Here's a poke away, but a poke back by the Mustangs. Robertson walked with it, no whistle. Layup no good. Rebound, Bryson Spell. Overhead pass to Gabriel McKay. He'll bring it front court. Gabriel on the right wing, cross court, right in front of his dad, Richie, with his arms crossed. That's a great picture right there. That's, oh man, I wish I had my camera out. Right baseline to Vincent. JV had it knocked away, no whistle. Here come the Mustangs. Down the paint, Robertson walked again, no whistle. In my uneducated experience there, but he missed the shot. Here comes the Flames. Well, here come the Flames, pardon me. Xander Yates, handoff to McKay. Gabriel, round the horn to Vincent, deep right wing three. Off to the left, no good. Vincent last year, only 24 three-point attempts. 4:14 left, 91-34. Here's a deep right wing three by Robertson. Nailed that one. He's got 9 to lead the way for the Mustangs, 91-37.
You mentioned JV's shooting last year. He was teasing about his finger being dislocated, saying, well, I don't shoot that much anyway.
That's right. That was the joke we finally got in here with 3:51 left. McKay, right side, Yates for three. You look good and is good. Xander Yates with 7 off the bench. 94-37.
There it is. Squared up, hit him in rhythm. Nice shot, Xander.
3:37 left. And now the band is yelling 6 more. Need to get maybe a promotion with 100 points. Shot no good by the Mustangs. Foul on Mid-Atlantic Christian. And their head coach, Charles Sims, is going to empty his bench. 3:24 left in the game. 94-37. We're back for the finish after this from Van Wagner.
Owned and operated by Liberty Alone, Larry's Tire is your one-stop shop
tacos or something.
Tacos
or whether you drive a car, truck, or SUV, Larry's Tire strives to ensure your vehicle will be performing at its best when leaving their shop. Larry's Tire has 3 locations at 1070
a lot of highlights to cut up tonight.
221 in Lynchburg. Their shop off Candler's Mountain Road across from Red Lobster, and Larry's Tire Mobile, where they'll come to you for your new tire purchases. Larry's Tire is open Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturday from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. For more information on Larry's Tire, log on to larrystireservice.com.
True Flame fans know where to shop to show their pride. Shop LibertyFlames.com for your one-stop shop for official Liberty Flames merchandise. Plus, all orders ship free. Go red, white, and blue and visit ShopLibertyFlames.com today. That's ShopLibertyFlames.com. ShopLibertyFlames.com is a proud sponsor of Liberty Athletics. For all your Liberty Flames apparel needs, visit ShopLibertyFlames.com today.
3:24 left from the arena in Lynchburg. 94-37, all Liberty tonight. This is the only home game until the 25th of November. That's the Saturday after Thanksgiving. Alongside Jason Porter, I'm Alan York. We will be in El Paso, Texas for the Liberty football game, regular season finale with the Miners. Been to El Paso?
Yes, I have. Then to the Sun Bowl.
Were you? No, I was going to say, when you were...
Texas Tech.
Okay.
Played UTEP.
I was doing your time here at Liberty as head of our sports training program and athletic training, I should say. But that did not coincide with our trips out there when we played New Mexico and New Mexico State. That was later on in the move towards FBS 2017 and beyond.
Right.
Yeah, Sun Bowl, I've been by it on our drive to Las Cruces, and I can't wait.
Classic environment.
Yep. All right, on the floor for Liberty, Spell, Shire, Peebles, McKay, and Yates. Coach McKay holding up the scorer's table across the way with his left hand.
Lots of good minutes for some of these freshmen.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Everybody getting a lather tonight. Gabriel McKay has got 8. Spell's got 6. Bryson Right elbow, backdoor to McKay. Layup is good. McKay hit the deck hard. He's back up after that. McKay in double figures with 10. Good look from Bryson.
Yeah.
96-37. And defense broken down that time as Cox scores. He's got 7. 96-39. The Flames have been so difficult to score against in this second half. And for the game, for that matter, Mustangs shooting just 27%. Peebles drives it all the way down the paint himself. Foul called on the Mustangs with 2:34 left.
Definitely taking their time, bringing the ball up the floor, trying to burn some, bringing the ball in, I should say, not up the floor, because Peebles was in 5th gear going to the hole right there.
Coming up on our post-game show, we'll send it into our locker room with post-game sound. Brody Peebles, free throw good. Peebles, he's got 19. His career high was 24 last year against Southern Miss. And the lone home loss for the Flames last year, 19-1 at home. Peebles has 20 to lead the way for everybody.
Just a solid performance tonight by Peebles. Just that steadying force that you want at that guard position, and doesn't turn the ball over, has great vision, all the things you want.
2:21 left, 98-41. Shout out there to Noah Richardson Keys. Splashes that one down. 98-41, 2:10 left. Couple of opportunities now for Liberty to maybe get triple digits. We'll see. Gabriel McKay, number 21 in white. Right wing pass to Yates, hands off to Peebles. Brody down the paint, stops. Kicks it out to McKay, down the paint, lobs it. Ooh, collision. And we got blocking foul. Gabriel McKay collided with Richardson Keys. They both fell down. On the way down, Gabriel was already putting his left and right arm to his hip, saying blocking foul.
Looks like he's a coach's son, trying to influence the call.
That's right. 1:54 left, 98-41. The 16th foul on the Mustangs, so no free throws yet. McKay to inbound it right by the basket. Left corner Yates. Two-hand pass to Spell, foul line. Now to Peebles at the foul line. Lob pass, left wing, Yates for 3. Bottoms! Xander Yates has 10, and the Flames have hit triple digits, 101-41.
Great play by Xander. Just make that shot in rhythm.
And a nice move inside by Carlos Raven. Layup is good. He's got 8. 90 seconds left. Liberty beat Mid-Atlantic Christian 88-50 last year. And they're up 101-43 this evening. Peebles right side. Dribbles it around the pick to the foul line. Finds Yates again. Right wing 3. Xander too strong. Rebound. Spell for Liberty. Out to McKay left wing. 1:05 left. Brody Peebles between the logos. Thought about pulling it, did not. Dribbles on the right wing. Right corner Yates. Ball fakes, no shot. Out to Peebles. Deep right wing 3. No good. Shire the offensive putback. Layup is good with 47 seconds left. J.C. Shire with 7. 103-43. Raven lobs it out high to Tyler. Shoots over McKay for 3, no good. Rebound, 35 seconds left by the Mustangs. Jumper foul line, missed by Richardson Keys. Rebound taken by the Flames. And tenths of a second separate the clocks. And Liberty is going to dribble this one out. 15 seconds. 103-43. Liberty Arena coming to its feet. Yates has it between the circles. Coach McKay says to throw it up in the air. Yates does, and that is the ball game. 103-43, Liberty. Brody Peebles leads 5 in double figures with 20 as the Flames shoot 55% for the field and nail 17 threes. They move to 1-0 on the season. Stay tuned. Coca-Cola postgame show coming up on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Peary and Woolwine Family Dentistry say go Flames and good luck this season. Peary and Woolwine Family Dentistry provides dental health services including dental implants, cosmetic dentistry, extractions, and more. Their office treats patients of all ages and accepts major dental insurances. Peary and Woolwine Family Dentistry is located at 2229 Mural Road next to EC Glass High School in Lynchburg. You can reach the office by phone at 434-847-5331 and online at PearyFamilyDentistry.com.
Right now, there's a child who's alone, a mother who's afraid, and a man who doesn't have a friend in the world. And right now, you can help them all.
Oh,
Send
sorry.
Relief
Are you okay?
Inspires,
Sorry.
equips, and trains champions for Christ, just like you, to meet physical needs all around the world while sharing the hope of the gospel. To learn more, go to sendrelief.org. That's sendrelief.org.
Live radio coverage of Liberty Flames basketball will continue after this 1-minute timeout on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Century Exteriors offers exterior home renovations, including but not limited to gutters, roofing, siding, home additions, and much more. Century Exteriors makes the process seamless. Call 434-239-6722 for a free on-site estimate or visit us at centuryexteriors.com and Century Exteriors on Facebook and Instagram.
Fast. This is business today. Unpredictable. Always changing.
All right.
Shifting trends and technologies are pushing aside old rules. The unexpected is the new normal. At Segra, we'll help you navigate a complex future with state-of-the-art voice, internet, and data protection solutions. We know you have dreams, and we see your potential.
Where's they?
To learn about Segra's extensive fiber network for your business and our next-generation technologies, visit Segra.com, proud partner of Liberty University.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Game is over, but we're just getting started with the Coca-Cola post-game locker room report on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner. Coming up, we'll recap today's game. Larry's Tire and Auto Repair will present the game's final statistics. Head coach Richie McKay will stop by to give us his thoughts on today's game. And we'll update the Frank Good Builders out-of-town scoreboard. Now, let's head back inside the arena for the Coca-Cola post-game locker room report.
103-43, Liberty wins it tonight over Mid-Atlantic Christian. The Flames now 1-0 on the year. Alongside Jason Porter, I'm Alan York. This counted as a exhibition for the Mustangs, so their record remains at 0-1. They return to action Wednesday at Central International College, while the Flames will hit the hardwood again Friday against Charlotte at 4:30. All right, JP, great performance tonight for Liberty. It took a couple of minutes to get those season opening jitters kind of out of the way. But since then, it was a 19-2 run midway through the first half that helped Liberty to a 48-19 halftime lead. And then second half, they really no breaks on that offense for Liberty. And a good win here in game one.
Yeah, solid performance again by the Flames. And I do think, as we talked about at the top of the broadcast, with some of the new guys coming in, everybody got a lot of minutes tonight, which is always helpful. But also you watch, again, just how some of this chemistry is going to come together. And a number of guys in double figures, but lots of solid minutes for the entire squad tonight.
I think the question, too, Jason, was and is, how does this team move on without number 2 Darius McGee, the A-Sun's leading scorer all time, Liberty's all-time leading scorer? And there were a few questions about it during the preseason. Even Coach brought it up in the pregame interview with us. Hey, I'm looking forward to seeing how we develop as a team without that security blanket. But you still have Kyle Rode. You still have Shiloh Robinson, 2 fifth-year guys. A lot of experience coming back, so much that he is going to try to redshirt all of his freshmen, including Jalen Davis, Caillou, and Curtis Blair III. 5 in double figures today. Brody Peebles led the way with 20. But then you look up and down the stat sheet, 21 assists, only 11 turnovers. So Yeoman's work in a a stat sheet I think Coach McKay will be happy with tonight.
Yeah, I think so too. And you wind up building the offense and the team, or the offense around the team that you've got. And so I think that's what's going to continue to be the evaluation for Richie McKay and the coaching staff to sort of think and see how all these pieces come together. But not a shortage of weapons on this team.
Take a time out of our Coca-Cola postgame show. When we come back, we'll head back inside the media room and talk to Coach McKay and the Flames as they win 103-43 over Mid-Atlantic Christian. This is Liberty basketball from Van Wagner.
The Oasis Student Apartments is a proud partner of Liberty Athletics. The Oasis offers community apartments designed exclusively for college students. Roommates experience an all-inclusive lifestyle, including individual bedrooms, lightning-fast internet, washer and dryer, 24/7 gym, and spaces that come fully furnished. The Oasis is 1 mile from Liberty University on Candler's Mountain Road and is offering rooms for the 23-24 school year. The Oasis can be reached at 434-329-7979 and at viewcommunities.com.
No,
I'm just talking stupid.
Somebody was complimenting you.
Thompson
on
Brooks
the radio.
Insurance has been serving Virginia for over 35 years.
It was all-inclusive lifestyle
with their insurance and investment needs.
Sound a little non-liberty.
The team at
Kyle
Thompson Brooks
Sykes,
is experienced in understanding Medicare,
because of football, doesn't get to listen a lot.
planning,
He
life
said,
insurance,
finally able to listen to you and JP a little bit. You guys sound great. Nice
Call
chemistry.
Thompson Brooks Insurance at 434-385-8500.
Sweet. Yep. Sykes, man.
That's
Love that dude.
434-385-8500, or visit them online at thompsonbrooksinsurance.com. Thompson Brooks Insurance, planning today for tomorrow.
Live radio coverage of Liberty Flames basketball will continue after this 1-minute timeout on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
If you're purchasing or refinancing a home, you need a neighbor you can count on. Choose Joe Yock at Alcova Mortgage. You'll get a dedicated home loan expert to help you understand the options and access to online tools that make it easy. Call 434-258-3549 or visit alcova.com/JoeJ. That's Joe Yock, NMLS ID 315849, Alcova Mortgage, NMLS ID 40508, NMLSConsumerAccess.org, Equal Housing Lender.
I'm Bob Davis. If you're considering improving your backyard, AquaPros has just what you need. For the grilling devotee, nothing beats the big green egg. Everything tastes better when it's cooked on a big green egg. AquaPros has the full line of green egg
tied into the
grills,
music
charcoal,
feed. Sometimes they don't make the
Since
switch, and you hear the music
1985,
in here.
AquaPros has been the source for the world's greatest hot
good
tub.
shape here.
American-made marquee
Check.
spot.
All right.
Stop into any of AquaPros 4 showrooms today and make your home a fun and relaxing resort.
The Coca-Cola post-game locker room report continues with a final check of the Frank Good Builders out-of-town scoreboard.
And we'll get to the scores coming up here in just a second. Alongside Jason Porter, I'm Alan York as we await Coach McKay and the Flames to enter the media room. We'll take that in its entirety. We got the team's feed up right now, and we will get that coming up here in just a little bit. That tapping you hear on the mic is the test from back there, and we'll turn that down until we see the Flames emerge from their locker room. But big win tonight, 103-43. Brody Peebles leads the way, 5 in double figures, and we will have Brody coming up in the media room. And let's see, who else? Brody Peebles and I believe Gabriel McKay will be in the media room coming up here in just a little bit. But getting this first game out of the way, as a coach, as a player, you now kind of get in like Groundhog Day mode.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, this first game, everybody anticipates the first game, Jason.
Yep.
And getting off to a good start, regardless of who you play, is the goal. And that happened tonight. And we saw good communication. We saw good leadership. And everybody had a highlight tonight. I mean, everybody that played had one. J.C. Shire got his first college points. Xander Yates had some good moments. Creighton transfer. And Caden Matheny, he's not going to play the role of a scorer like Darius McGee, but with him and Colin Port in the backcourt, they make a pretty good dynamic duo. So all in all, one you check off and watch the film and make some adjustments before you hit the hardwood again on Friday.
Yeah, I think so. It'll be interesting to see how Coach McKay and the staff kind of break this one down a little bit. Staff that's jumping off the page here looking at this for me is 63 bench points from the Flames tonight. So lots of support coming off the bench. But, again, just kind of a testimony to this team. But you'd like to see that, as you said, you kind of get that first game jitters out of the way. Great, well attended tonight by Flames Nation too.
Yeah, it certainly was. 3,664, so just shy of a sellout here. Well, let me see here. Yeah, really good crowd on hand. And student section was very active, the pep band as well. And now here come the Flames in the media room. And we will hear from head coach Richie McKay. And coach is now sitting down with the media. Our post-game coach interview brought to you by Freedom First Heating and Air. Coach, you got us okay?
I do.
All right, Coach. Yep. Thanks for taking time here. Your thoughts on the big win tonight as you go to 1-0, and we'll get some questions from the media room.
Yeah, I felt like it was a solid effort. We had some opening night jitters, it looked like. Missed a few layups, turned the ball over, I want to say about 6 times in the first 10 to 12 possessions. But that's what happens when you have some newness, and I think our guys were a little nervous. Jason Porter, former All-Star, was watching them, and they got the slipperies. So, but we'll settle in. Jason will be at another game, and we'll be all right. Questions?
Coach, question for the meeting now. Coach, you said it was a little slow to get started, but I feel like the guys kind of settled in and hit their stride about the way.
Yeah, we're capable offensively. I thought we were trying to hit home runs and not singles and maybe doubles, but our group plays together, and I think it's game one. So I think we were a little burdened by expectations that we're supposed to be this or that, and every season's different. Every team is unique to the given season. There's different personalities that contribute to the chemistry and the togetherness and the unity or the spirit of unity that they play with. So ours is evolving. Our foundation's tremendous. But I really do think Midland and Christian did a good job. They're much improved. I know it doesn't reflect in the score, but I think our guys did a good job of responding to a little bit of adversity.
And despite maybe a little sloppy start there on offense, seems like the defense had a lot of energy and effort on that end of the floor. That's something you like to see.
Oh, yeah. JV, Shiloh, Gabriel played really well defensively. I thought all of our guys, there won't be many games where Kyle Rode plays only 10 minutes. So I thought the guys that played a bunch did a good job. We were committed. We were. I think the hard thing in a non-1 game is, again, like you just expect to win by a certain amount of points, and when score is tied or you're only up 2 at the media, it's like, oh man. And our guys didn't panic. We kept investing in the process.
Coach, can you talk about the students in the crowd that showed up?
Oh man, that was great. It was so nice to be back in Liberty Arena. We have these secret scrimmages and there's no one there. It's just a reminder of what a great home court advantage it is. Our fans are phenomenal. I love when our students are that engaged, and they stuck with it. Football benefits from having a phenomenal season, and I'm guaranteeing you part of it is because that student section is so raucous, and they're now experiencing what we've known for a few years now. So keep coming out, students. You are tremendous.
The 3 freshmen in street clothes tonight, you elected to redshirt all 3 of them?
We have. They're a really important part of our future, and the hard decision to make because I think they're close. I just don't want to. I don't want to put them in a spot where they have regret if they didn't get the opportunity to play as much as they would have wanted. So us, we've done that in the past with guys, and it's fared fairly well. So I'm excited about Jalen Davis, Curtis Blair III, and Caillou. I think they're all going to be really good players for us.
Head coach Richie McKay addressing the media. Liberty wins over Middle and Christian 103-43 in Lynchburg tonight.
Yeah, Zach earned a starting spot, and he earned it. Charlotte Robinson's really good, so I thought he was good at both ends. I think this is his first college start. I thought he was a little out of character, but that kid I'm telling you, he's a special player, and I don't anticipate a 4 turnover night, but I do think he plays with a recklessness that I actually like, and think he really helped our cause.
Finished with 10 points. Will be hard to keep him off the court moving forward.
Thanks for telling me that, because his mom is certainly going to remind me of it. But no, G's worked really hard. I'm really, really proud of all of our guys. Obviously, him being my son, I've seen how much he's grown. But I think you saw a little bit of improvement from all of our guys that hadn't played a lot in the past. And J.C. Shire played terrific tonight, and so did Bryson Spell. So we still got a ways to go, but we'll get a big test on Friday in the Hornets Arena, and I know our guys are looking forward to that challenge.
It was Xander's first time getting significant playing time in Bryson's high school. What did you see out of him?
Yeah, Xander, he's an elite shooter. He's got some stuff around the basket too, and I think there'll be a runway of experience that relative to significant minutes that he'll have to acquire. But he and Caden Matheny fit seamlessly into our culture, and Caden, you only got a small glimpse of what he's capable of. But again, when you have personalities like they do, they just want what's best for the team. So they don't mind getting however many points would Caden score. 5 points, and Xander had 10. Like that, those guys they're all about the team and its success.
Obviously, it's really early, game 1. But is this what your lineup's going to look like going forward, or is it going to be a fluid thing?
We determine our starting lineup based on practice and performance, and sometimes matchups. So I think we got a solid group and can be about 9 or 10 deep. Thanks, guys.
And that's head coach Richie McKay addressing the media after Liberty's 103-43 win over Mid-Atlantic Christian. The Flames are 1-0 on the year. And now we're going to be joined by Gabriel McKay, who finished tonight with 10 points. And let's see. Brody Peebles potentially sitting in there with him? Not yet. And we'll go ahead and just get questions from the media with Gabriel. And hey, guys, you got us? All right. There's Brody. All right, guys, we'll go ahead and get to questions here from Gabriel McKay and Brody Peebles. We'll start with you, Gabriel, and just being back in Liberty Arena here tonight, festive atmosphere and the big 103-43 win.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Felt great to be back. That crowd is always fun to play in front of. The fans give us so much energy in life, so it's awesome to be back in front of them, get things going, get the first game jitters out of the way, and really get going for these Liberty fans.
Brody, it was a 19-2 run that kind of separated things midway through that first half. Take us through that stretch. Were you able to build up the lead that eventually you would take into halftime 48-19?
Yeah, I think just doing, what we do. I think getting great shots, getting stops defensively. So I think when we're doing those two things, I think because the firepower we have offensively and when we're really guarding, I think we can go on runs like that.
Brody Peebles and Gabriel McKay addressing the media. Now we'll get some questions from the media room.
Yeah, I think it's one game, and I think we, learn it through practice, scrimmages, stuff like that, so just getting used to playing with each other. But I love the guys, new guys. I think Caden's incredible. Xander's going to be great for us. So I think those new pieces we have, and then obviously losing Darius, who's the best player to ever play here. So I think figuring out how to do things, since he's been gone, but I think it'll take time, but I think we're figuring it out.
Brody Peebles, Gabriel McKay addressing the media. Liberty wins over Mid-Atlantic Christian 103-43. We'll take a timeout before we get back to the interview session with time for Station ID. This is Liberty Basketball from Van Wagner.
You're listening to Liberty Flames basketball on Sports Radio WPLY.
I think it's just taking like shots within the offense and like being confident in myself. So I think my teammates do a great job of finding me and stuff. But I think just hunting shots and when I'm open, shooting the ball.
What's it like playing with big men? Either one of you can answer this. What's it like playing with big men that could, like Bryson, he hit a free tonight, and we know Shiloh and Kyle hit from wherever. What's it like playing with a team where everybody can hit threes from wherever?
I think it makes us a little dangerous. You know, all 5 of us on the court can be able to space the floor. I don't think that's the only thing they can do. Like Bryson, great job of hitting 2 tonight, but he can also go low. Be a threat from everywhere, just opens everything up, so allows us to, like Brody said, play in freedom, move, get good shots, whatever it may be.
Brody, Zach had a really good night tonight. What type of growth have you seen from him since last year's freshman season?
Yeah, I love Zach. I think his competitive edge, like the fire that he plays with, I think that's huge for us. He's just an energy guy, like wants to win, does anything to win. Like, so I love his growth. I think he's matured. I think he's gotten better, and I think like going forward, he's going to be a huge part of what we're doing. So.
What's it like playing in front of this home crowd again? Home opener, season opener, and it was a big crowd for any of your game standards. What was it like?
Yeah, like I said earlier, the crowd is just incredible. It's awesome to play in front of our fans. I felt like even though it was a blowout, they were still energetic throughout the game. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little tempted, pulling it when they were close to 100, but it's funny. I think they give us a lot of energy throughout the game. Didn't feel like it was quiet the entire time. So to have that and like it just feels like they're with us on the court. So it's awesome to hear from them and keep the energy all night.
Brody, Friday, you guys, the competition steps up a lot as you take on Charlotte down there in Charlotte. What do you guys need to do these next few days to be prepared for that level of play?
Yeah, I think it starts with our coaches. I think do a great job of scouts and giving us a good look of like what a team does. So I think locking into that, and I think the practices leading up to it, being intentional and being locked in, and I think we'll be ready. And I think our coaches will get us ready.
That was enough about Johnson. Is there any sort of
Brody Peebles and Gabriel McKay addressing the media after Liberty's 103-43 home win over Mid-Atlantic Christian.
It's a big arena. Sometimes it's a little quieter just because there's not as many fans in there. So being able to bring our own energy, talking on the bench, giving that life, I think it is cool. It's awesome to see. But I don't think there will be a drop-off as much as our play style or what we do.
Do you think you have somebody in your corner at home maybe fight for you to get more playing time?
I think I heard my mom from the jump yelling, "Put G in," and I think that helps me a lot. So if she's mad at him, then it's not a good look. So I'm good for her. I'm thankful for her. She's always looking out for me. So shout out Mom on that one.
That is the most points McKay has scored at Liberty Arena all time.
There we go. There we go. I love it. Thanks, guys. Appreciate y'all.
All right, Gabriel McKay and Brody Peebles wrapping up our media session here tonight. And I want to thank our good friends at Freedom Heating and Air for bringing us our post-game interview with Rachie McKay. All right, bring it back Jason Porter in for a couple more seconds here. JP, you hear the guys talk post-game about not about themselves, but just about being part of this team, part of this program. It truly is the sum of the parts that makes this team what it is. And through one game, they'll build off of this, and just a good one to get under your belt and move on to game 2 on Friday.
Yeah, but exactly what I was thinking about that, AY. We hear culture, culture, culture. Coach McKay and the staff have preached that from the jump, and you just see these guys, they're fans of each other, which is just so fun to watch. And, whether there's energy in the crowd or not, although there was tonight and Flames Nation was great, you can just tell that these guys enjoy playing with each other, for each other, and just celebrate successes with one another. And, man, that'll take you a long way in this game.
Well, JP, I'm going to let you get out of here now. No, your family's still here? Or are they out?
They're there. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to let you go over there and say hello to them. We still have some housekeeping duties here with stats and scores coming up. But great job here in Game 1. And may or may not – we'll see you for football, obviously.
Yes,
but
sir.
May not be back in here till the 25th. Well, actually, it won't be that one. We'll be doing football out in El Paso. So, nonetheless, fans will get to hear you a lot next few weeks. But the basketball, they got a number of road games coming up. We haven't really touched on that as of late. Charlotte on Friday, and then they go to Myrtle Beach next week. Tremendous tournament at the Myrtle Beach Invitational. They'll see Furman, potentially Wichita State or Coastal Carolina in Game 2. Then they'll play again on Sunday. Trip to Boca Raton coming up at the end of November. And early December, they'll take on Charleston and FAU, who we know went to the Final Four, but they've moved on out of Conference USA. But that'll be fun. And then maybe December 6th, that might be our next basketball game together. If we still trying to decide our travel and what we're going to do for the Myrtle Beach tournament. But
a lot going on.
It is a lot going on, but that's why we love what we do and love doing it with you, partner. So thank you for your time here today. Hope you had fun.
Yes, sir. It's a
all
blast.
Right. That's Jason Porter, and he'll be with us all year long on the radio. Most of the games, all the home games, and maybe a road game or two. But enjoy having him on the broadcast crew this year, doing a great job. Jason Porter, our color analyst here this season. All right, we're going to take another time out of our Coca-Cola postgame show. We'll come back here live. We'll update the final stats, and then final segment will be from the studio with Jason Prill and our check of the Frank Good Builders out-of-town scoreboard. Liberty wins at 103-43, season opener win at home over Mid-Atlantic Christian. We'll have more of our Coca-Cola postgame show coming up after this 2-minute timeout from Van Wagner.
At Carillion Clinic, the success of their employees is based on a culture that welcomes them and nurtures their growth. As the largest nonprofit employer west of Richmond, Carillion's team members are always learning and forever curious. Carillion is more than a healthcare system. It's a team of unique individuals doing what matters most, caring for the community. Visit carillionclinic.org/careers and search their opportunities. Come join 13,000 employees who are Carillion proud.
The doctors at Crossroads Family Dentistry say go Flames and good luck this season. Stephen Hatch, James Peary III, Trey Woolwine, and Carol Roberts have over 50 years of experience serving Lynchburg and the surrounding area. Their dental office in Forest is open and ready to serve you. Crossroads Family Dentistry provides all family and cosmetic dental needs and accepts major dental insurances. They're located at 14761 Forest Road in front of Brauburgers. More information is available at CrossroadsFamilyDentistryVA.com.
Live radio coverage of Liberty Flames basketball will continue after this 1-minute timeout on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
At Carter Bank, we believe in a life lived full of plans, promise, and continuous growth. It's why our checking and savings accounts make it easy for you to earn high interest on your balances, so your money grows faster. All backed with the digital banking tools you need, so there's nothing holding you back from living life to its fullest. Open your new Carter Bank checking or savings account online in minutes at cbtcares.org or visit your local branch. We are Carter Bank, the preferred community bank of Liberty Athletics. Member FDIC.
Thousands of our teammates make and deliver 300 of the world's best brands and flavors, locally. From the heartland to the coast, in big cities and small towns. Our products are moving, and our trucks are rolling. We share a passion and a purpose, and we love to refresh and serve our communities. We are Coca-Cola Consolidated, your local buyer.
The Coca-Cola post-game locker room report continues with a scan of the game's final statistics presented by Larry's Tire and Auto Repair. Once again, back to the arena.
And back to the arena tonight, the Liberty Arena on the Liberty campus. I'm Alan York as we continue on our Coca-Cola post-game show. If you're on your way home, be safe wherever you're going. Tremendous crowd tonight, 3,664. Not a bad way to tip off the campaign here, if you will. 103-43 win for the Flames. They go to 1-0. Back in action Friday, 4:30 tip-off at the Spectrum Center down in Charlotte, North Carolina, against the Charlotte 49ers. We'll have the broadcast beginning at 4 o'clock on our Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner. Also, the new Liberty Sports app and the Varsity Network app. A number of ways to access our audio coverage. And, of course, our flagship stations, proud to be with Wheeler Broadcasting, again, for basketball, 107.5 in Lynchburg and 101 FM in Roanoke. Take a look at our final stats, brought to you by Larry's Tire and Auto Repair. For the ballgame, Liberty shoots 55%, 36 of 65. That's a mix of 49% in the first half, 63% in the second half. Liberty shoots 50% from 3, 17 for 34. And from the free throw line, 78%, 14 of 18. The Mustangs of Mid-Atlantic Christian shoot 30% tonight, 18 for 61, 3 of 15 from 3. That's 20%, and 67% from the foul line, 4 of 6. Liberty out rebounds Mid-Atlantic Christian, 52 to 22, including 15 on the offensive glass. Liberty had 11 turnovers, 14 for Mid-Atlantic Christian. If you break down this game, Liberty had 4 turnovers in the first 4 minutes. First media timeout, the score was tied at 3. Liberty had 7 turnovers essentially in the final 36 minutes. So great job of taking care of the basketball after that first 4-minute stretch. 21 assists tonight on 36 shots made. Some other secondary stats here. Points off turnovers, and all of these in favor of Liberty. 26-7 in the paint, 38-20. Second chance points, 26-3. Fast break, 11-4, and bench points, 63 to 20. The biggest lead for Liberty was 60 at the 145 mark. The longest run, scoring run of Liberty was 29. Lee changed hands twice, and that was early on. Liberty led for 35 minutes and 31 seconds of this game. Individually, 5 in double figures, led by Brody Peebles, game high 20. Peebles, 6 of 15 from the floor, 4 of 10 from 3, 4 of 4 at the foul line, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists for Brody. Also in double figures, Zach Cleveland, 13 points, 4 rebounds, had a couple of blocks as well. 10 points apiece for Shiloh Robinson, finished a rebound shy of a double-double. He had 9 rebounds to go along with his 10 points. 10 points for Gabriel McKay in 21 minutes. He was 4 of 5 from the field. Xander Yates in his Liberty debut, 10 points, 2 rebounds in 16 minutes. Elsewhere, Kyle Rode, you heard Coach talk about the fifth-year senior, only played 10 minutes tonight, 9 points, a couple of rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, 3 of 8 from the floor. And Kyle, obviously, leader of this team, will play more minutes in the next game for sure. Let's see. Colin Porter, 9 points, 1 rebound, 5 assists in 23 minutes. Caden Matheny in his Liberty debut, 5 points, 5 rebounds, a couple of assists, only 1 turnover. Joseph Zant, 4 points, 9 rebounds for JV. Elsewhere, Bryson Spell played 13 minutes, 6 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists for Bryson, and a steal. And J.C. Shire made his college debut for Liberty after redshirting last year, scored his first 7 points of his career, 2 of 2 from the field, 1 of 1 from 3, 2 of 2 at the foul line, couple of rebounds, and 1 assist and a steal, a debut that he will never forget. Final stat line for Mid-Atlantic Christian, they were led in scoring by Carter Robinson's 9 points. Liberty wins at 103-43, now 1-0 on the year. Flames will go to Charlotte for a game Friday afternoon at 4:30. We'll be on the air at 4 o'clock with our Segra pregame show. Time now for our defensive plays of the game. Liberty tonight with 4 blocks, 2 by Zach Cleveland, 1 for Shiloh Robinson, and 1 for Bryson Spell. And Liberty 7 steals, including 2 for Kyle Rode. Our defensive plays of the game brought to you by our good friends at Freedom First Credit Union. Time now for our player of the game, and a number of candidates here tonight. And we will give our player of the game to, we'll go with Brody Peebles tonight. Game high, 20 points for Brody, 4 threes, 4 at the foul line, 5 rebounds, 3 assists for Brody Peebles. Our John Thompson, our Thompson Brooks Insurance. John Thompson is the guy that runs Thompson Brooks. Our Thompson Brooks Insurance player of the game, Brody Peebles. Liberty 103-43 win over Mid-Atlantic Christian. Coming up next on our Coca-Cola postgame show, Jason Prill will take a final check of our Frank Good Builders out-of-town scoreboard. And don't forget, Thursday night we'll be at Mellow Mushroom 7 to 8 talking Liberty Flames football with head coach Jamie Chadwell. Free appetizers for the first 10 tables that come to the show 7 o'clock on Thursday. Then basketball in Charlotte on Friday. And football on the mountain with Old Dominion 1 o'clock on Saturday. That's the schedule coming up here for us on the network. Look forward to talking to you and seeing you, those that do tune in on our Facebook video cam. Thanks for tuning in tonight. And had about 150, I think, at last check tune in that. So that was kind of cool here for basketball game number 1 at the arena. Final score again, Liberty 103-43 win over Mid-Atlantic